This week, holy shit, dinosaurs, as we discuss the 2022 adventure movie Jurassic World Dominion.
This is not a dream. Not a dream. We are using waves of
Hello and welcome to the Bloody Bits Horror Show. I am your host, Eddie, the Axe Jefferson, and joining me as always is the guy who would 100% have told them to fuck off rescuing that baby raptor. It's Tim Yobo. How are you doing today, good sir?
Why even keep the fucking raptor around? I don't understand. Like, so many times in my notes, why is this fucking thing still around?
Because it's bonded.
Fuck
No,
it.
it hasn't. They're terrified of this thing after the whole fucking movie.
Even up to the end of the movie. And ladies and gentlemen, we all know that some of those dinosaurs are spitters, but this one ain't. It's Candice.
I was very pumped in the trailer when it showed the Dilophosaurus. I was like, oh my god, yes, that was my favorite dinosaur in the OG Jurassic Park, and they never touched upon it again. So I was very happy to see that. And then I watched the movie, and I was like, oh, you know what?
Then you watched the movie. So ladies
this is
and
a
gentlemen.
movie you were looking forward to see. You waited to see this for your son's 13th or 14th birthday, right?
11th birthday, but
11th
yeah.
birthday.
But yeah,
11 years old and into Jurassic Park and Hulk. Okay.
He's like
She-Hulk, be fair.
She-Hulk, sorry. Okay.
Oh, man. So here we are, folks,
It's all
at the
green
end.
in the dark.
That's true. So then it wouldn't... Tim, then the delineation between he and she would be more important than Hulk. If you're talking about the skin tone. So, I think that's... You know what? It's all cock in the dark. So...
Cock in the dark.
I was going to say...
Too late.
I was going to go the other direction. I was going to say that's my favorite Ozzy Osbourne track.
It's a cock in the dark.
Oh, is that with Ronnie James Dio?
No. Dio. By the way, those Dio Sabbath records were fucking great, man.
I
So
was
good.
listening to Amazon Music the other day, and I hooked it up to my TV so I can listen to it through my nice surround sound speakers.
Mhm.
And I was listening to Iron Man, and they showed Old Sabbath with Dio for Iron Man.
What?
Yeah, and let me say, Amazon has this thing where I don't really think it's a good thing. If you have Amazon Music and like you look at like the picture of the band while they're playing in the background, they use like the most recent pictures of these people.
Oh, God.
Which isn't a good, like I said, it isn't a good thing. I don't like
For
it.
you, Tim, that's got to be real bad, man.
I think for most of us at this point, right? Do you want to see what Devo looks like now? Do you want to see? Well, Iggy Pop always looked like Iggy Pop, but
That's, fair. Iggy Pop is pickled, man. I think he's fine. Don't worry about that. But no, I'm saying for you specifically because you're so old, Tim. So a lot of the stuff
that's
that
true. Yeah,
you listen
there are
to.
certain. I know it's only a matter of time before like all my like musical heroes really start dropping off the face of the earth. I mean, Tom Petty already went.
Yep.
Prince. Who would have thought about Prince? Thought that
Bowie.
motherfucker outlived everybody, right?
Bowie's gone, Tim.
Yep.
Triple X Tenacious, he died.
Okay.
You know, okay, never mind.
Guy from Tenacious D.
No, Tim. So, Tim, the theory this month was big dumb American horror movies, or just big dumb movies
Big dumb
that are American
movies. We said, yeah, summertime
in
movies.
general.
Yeah,
And you wanted to save what you coined as the best for last.
the best worst for last. No, the
best
one that
worst for
fits this title the most because
It does,
the movies
it
that we've
does.
done so far, Uncle Sam, Piranha
Uh-huh.
3D, and Highlander, which Highlander is now it looks like it's a lost episode.
Yeah,
Suck my dick,
yeah.
Riverside.
Thanks, Riverside.fm. Go fuck yourself.
No, I just meant like the town of Riverside, but yeah, also .fm.
Or Riverside, yeah. Fair.
This is the movie that fits the most, in my opinion, into big, dumb, stupid American movies. And what movie is it? Did we already say what it is?
Yeah, Jurassic World Dominion.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't get much bigger or dumber. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, if this is what movies are going to be, we're really in for fucking downfalls of society.
No,
There are
I-
no good movies left.
No, you can tell that everybody, the director, the writer, everybody phoned it in. the
Yes.
actors.
But it's
They
still
were all
not
just
made.
done.
At this, if you're gonna put, because I looked up on it's like $165 million fucking budget for this movie estimate, which that's just the movie, not all the advertisement and all the other
Right,
fucking shit.
right.
Plus, they got tie-ins, they got paid off from fucking, I don't know, Kentucky Fried Chicken probably popped up in this movie at some point, whatever. So they made some of the money. They had a ton of money to make this movie. How do you not put some fucking effort into it?
I don't know. I think they were just done, and they were contractually obligated to make this movie, and they were like, "Let's fart something out," and then there you go. You like it, people? You enjoy my farts?
Because I'm not saying that the first of the reboots, the first of this trilogy, was really good, but it was 100 times better than what this fucking piece of shit turned out to be.
Yeah,
they just think like people are going to go see it in the theater anyway, so fuck them.
I mean, that's true.
So you're going to burn your bridges with all the Jurassic Park fans and reboot this in another 4 years and hope people come back to it? But they probably will.
No, what I told my son,
made almost $1 billion fucking dollars so far. So yeah,
what I told my son, because there's no plans for another one, a fourth one. I looked it up. There's no plans for another one. Mm-hmm. So my son was like, "Oh, but he really loved it because he's 11-year-old and he loves all these movies." And he was like, "Oh, I wonder when they're going to make another one because they're not going to be making another one anytime soon." And I was like, "Probably in 15 years." I'm like, "Probably when you're old enough to have your own kids, they're going to bring it back again."
Right. And you'll be like, "Oh, wow, the first 3 new ones, not the original 3, the second new 3, those are the best ones." And his kids will be like, "Dad, that's a piece of shit movie."
So his son is going to sound like you, Tim?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dad, that's a piece of shit fucking movie.
Well, his son grew up and he moved out of that small town and he came to New York.
Moved over to New York. There you go. Makes sense. Oh, man. Plus, I think they can coast on merchandise alone for the next 15 years. Just selling dinosaur toys and fucking whistles.
My son has
new dinosaurs in this movie, right?
But yeah, my son has a Jurassic World bedspread. He's got Jurassic World socks. He's got he's got a Godzilla backpack, but he's got
Nothing She-Hulk? He hasn't had the nerve yet to ask you for some She-Hulk sheets?
Don't
get him She-Hulk sheets, Candice.
He's got a Jurassic World toothbrush.
He's going to look at his dick and say it's clobbering time.
Oh, no. That's not Hulk for one thing.
Doesn't matter, baby. It's the joke. All right, so speaking of jokes, this piece of shit movie. But before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, it's everybody's favorite segment. What have you been consuming, Candice?
I mean, not a whole heck of a lot. I've been really busy. I've been reading books, a lot of books that I'm not prepared to talk about yet.
Okay,
because they're still a work in progress. Yep.
What about
I
you?
really just have not been doing much.
Fair enough. What about you, Tim?
I've been going on a Nathan For You kick, which we talked about.
Fantastic show.
To the 3rd season. It is such a great show.
I think that he and I, if souls did exist, we were both broken apart from the same bit of soul.
It's same thing with me, Eddie, because he does what I love to do. You think about fucking workarounds, right?
Yeah.
These are the rules, okay? These are written rules. This is what I have to pay attention to? Okay, watch me flip this on you, Best Buy. Give me my fucking $1 TV.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, wait, you're showing up to buy the $1 TV? Okay, guess what? You have to be dressed in formal attire because that's what it says on the sign in the store. Oh, wait, you just rented a tuxedo? Now you have to go through a 1-foot door on your hands and knees. And on the other side of that door is an alligator standing in front of those TVs. Do you still want the TV? I guess not. But Best Buy has to fucking accept that coupon because a legitimate store was selling TVs for $1. I fucking love him.
He's such
and
a
he's
piece
just
of
so
shit.
awkward, so naturally awkward, too. With all the stuff, with the thing where he takes a lie detector test and the guy asks him, "Have you ever watched pornography?" And he's like, "No." And you failed it. He goes, "Wait, is that Windows 95? What kind of computer are you running on that?" And he just, for the whole show, just keeps going over and over, like with the lie detector. "Well, we know it's not 100% accurate because it said that I watched pornography." And the guy gets so mad, and they go like, "Stop blaming the machine. Stop blaming the program. You watch pornography."
That's such a great show. And you can see that show on the Blood Bank by going to patreon.com/bloodybits and joining us for, I think the Blood Bank's $10 a month.
Well worth it. Come on.
Well worth it.
Jesus Christ.
So
How much did a ticket to this cocksucking motherfucking movie cost? Because Candice, did you see in IMAX or regular
Oh
size?
no, definitely regular. We definitely did not do IMAX. I would
How
have
much
to
did one
drive
ticket
over an
cost?
hour. Oh man, for an adult it was $10.
Okay, so see, for $10, instead of seeing this fucking movie, you can
the blood bank.
be a member
Boom.
of the blood bank. Come
You
on.
could see this movie and more.
You could see good movies. You could see good dinosaur movies.
Yeah, like Carnosaur.
It was funny, after I watched this, I called my dad the next day and I was like, I am so sorry, all those movies I dragged you to go see were bad.
Yeah.
I love
He was
it.
very
I love
sweet.
it.
He was like, I don't remember seeing any bad movies with you. I'm like, we watched Ghosts of Mars together in the movie theater. I'm like,
Yeah.
don't try telling me.
That's
He was
rough.
like, no, I don't remember seeing any bad movies with you. I was
Good
like,
daddy
okay.
loves you, Candice.
He's like, no, I was blind drunk, sweetheart. I don't know what you're talking about.
See, and this is why she has a stripper name, but she's not a stripper because her daddy
That's right.
loves her.
Daddy was there and did okay for a minute. That's all you need. So I had a COVID scare.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
Oh, that's
one
right.
of my
Yeah, you had a couple of days off.
one of my coworkers I didn't have any days off. One of my coworkers in my lab, his wife got the Rona, and they sent out a thing, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna have to clean everything out, clear everything out, etc." And I have my wife and kids at home, and one of the kids is too young to get vaccinated. So I said, "Okay, here's the deal." The coworker tested negative, but his wife has it, so he's gonna get
He's
it.
got it.
Right?
Yeah.
So I told
Unless
my
they
wife, I
happen
said,
one of those marriages.
"That's true. They could
They never
be.
touch each other.
I'll tell you what. After the story I heard, they're having one of those marriages now. For fucking,
Oh no.
that's very
Easy.
funny.
Oh, shit,
So
you gave me
I,
COVID because you're a dick.
Well, that was my joke in the Discord. Was like, fuck, that means I got it because I've been fucking his wife.
And I said
But,
the twist is you were fucking both of them.
It's fucking both of them. Yeah, exactly. So
Oh, you definitely got it.
I'm patient
Double
zero.
COVID.
I gave it to both of them. So no,
I
I
have
called.
monkeypox.
I don't think I have monkeypox yet. Maybe we'll see.
It's a
So
new
I called.
craze.
Everybody's getting it. That's true. So I called my wife. I said, "Hey, look, I'm going to have to sneak in the house." So I put a mask on, put the gloves on, did the whole spiel, and snuck in through the
And
front
she's
door.
like, "Is it Friday night?"
Yep. No, not the ski mask, the other mask.
All right.
And so I snuck
Wouldn't it be
up
funny
here.
if they were wearing ski mask and a mask over that, just double cover?
Just
I mean,
be
that's
extra
not
safe.
funny, but I just
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's funny.
Are you implying a rapist was doing that?
no,
Tim?
no, not a rapist. I want to keep it light. Like just like somebody's just gonna rob your house, but
Gotcha. Just a home invader.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No, so I snuck up here to the guest room / recording room, locked myself in here,
Oh, God.
and worked out of here.
I'm getting attacked by a dog.
Get him.
I'm trying to get her off my face. Get out of my face.
Get him, Boomer. Get him.
That's the downside to recording on the bed. She's right here in my grill.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Yep, she's doing her death roll.
Wait until she knocks the computer and the microphone over.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
So, I've been locked in this room working from home, and there's no air conditioning in this room, and it got up to 70 this week. So it's
You know
been
what?
miserable.
You know what, Eddie? 90% of the country is saying "fuck you," you bullshit.
Yep, I'm looking at my computer screen right now. It says 99 degrees. There is a heat index warning.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think it's 70 here right now. Let me check. Hold on here. I'll give you a real-time weather update.
Yeah, 94 degrees here in New York. National Weather Service heat advisory in northern Queens County. See more. I don't need to see more. I
no,
already know.
shit. It is 73.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Although the
God.
humidity is only 29% and the feel-like temperature is 95, so that's not
Right.
that bad. But
We got 68% humidity here.
this is what I like to call one-ball weather.
What's your
Balls get stuck to
barometric
your
pressure, Tim?
Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Ours is 29.87 in HG. So, no, I've been attending
Well, my
really
my
boring...
UV index is 3, so
Oh,
that could
shit.
be-
Gotcha. So I've been attending very boring meetings over Microsoft Teams at work. and playing Pressure Washer Simulator.
Oh, you got
So
it.
you were online the other day, and I'm like, you know what? It's so nice that Eddie's kids are playing Xbox while he's at work. I played through that fucking van scene, and I'm like, wait, hold the fuck on. Get the hell out of here. This game can suck my fucking dick.
Oh, I love
fucking
that game.
OCD. I'm not a
it's
fucking
so
meth
good.
head.
It's
No,
such
it's
a good game.
It's a good game, yeah. It's a good
Yep.
simulator game.
What level did you get up to, Candice?
Oh, I've played like 25 hours of it.
Oh,
What?
really?
I
What?
bought it in early access. It's one of the first games I got for my PC.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game, Tim.
Yep.
I got up to the part where you have to do the fucking garden. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. For real.
Well, you don't pressure wash the garden, Tim.
No,
Yeah,
you had to
you
clean the
got,
whole
like-
fucking back. No, the backyard.
Oh, you
They start
literally
the
got to
fucking-
the second level.
Yeah, literally. That's it. That's all I got to. After I had to
love-
hit the fucking D button, how many fucking times did you see what little piece of dirt was left underneath the fucking tire of the goddamn van? Where's the fucking blood? Where's the gore? I want to see. That's what you need.
Okay,
Power wash
so
the fucking serial killer's van.
There is a game like that.
Yeah, that's called Viscera Cleanup Squad.
See, that I might like.
Yeah, you should look into that one then, Tim. So that's what I've been consuming is that.
That's
And
such
I
a
finished-
relaxing game. You just
It
turn on a
is.
podcast and then you just let the water flow.
Yeah, I wish I could turn on a podcast. Instead, I got to listen to idiots arguing over software specs and. Yeah, so that helped. That helped to chill things out. So, Tim, why the fuck did you pick this movie?
Because, like I said, you had it wrong. This is the biggest, dumbest American movie I've seen in a long, long time that doesn't have comic book heroes in it.
I mean, you ain't
Chris
wrong.
Pratt's in Guardians of the Galaxy, Tim.
So?
That's a comic book hero, right?
Yeah, but he's not a
Hero.
comic book hero in this movie. I think that's one of the things wrong with this movie is that he takes himself too seriously.
Yes. Can't exactly, because when you watch the first Guardians of the Galaxy, he's not taking himself serious like that, and I love that character in all the movies. He's always good. Even in, like all the Avengers movies, the Infinity War, Endgame, he's really good as that character because he doesn't take himself too serious. And in this one, all of a sudden he's like, no, dude, I got to be the next Indiana Jones.
Yeah, like in the other, like in Guardians of the Galaxy, everyone takes the piss out of him. He tries to be a badass, and everybody's like, "You're fucking stupid. Step back."
Yep.
Yeah. In this movie, it's like, "Oh, it's Grady."
I think what he's
Grady,
suffering from, and look, his politics, his religion aside, whatever. I like him in certain movies, but I think he's just getting too overexposed right now.
He is. He's in fucking everything, and everyone's sick of seeing him. Yeah, he needs to step back for a bit and then come back after like a year or two.
Yeah, and look, there have been other actors, Harrison Ford, Tom Cruise, who have been in a ton of fucking movies, right? I mean, Harrison Ford, who's been in more fucking better series of movies than this guy has, right? But it wasn't like, it seems like every year there's something new with this guy coming out. And it's just, he's just getting overplayed.
Plus, he's the voice of Mario, and that really upsets me.
Well,
That upsets me so much.
Candice, it might turn out to be a Tom Cruise Interview with a Vampire type thing, right? He might fucking nail it, for all we know. But again, it's one of those things where too much of anything, except for Yobo, is a bad thing.
So every fucking episode of the Grind Bin and every mini bin.
Yeah. You all can shut up complaining about Tim. All right. Well, we all know your history with it. Candice, what about you, Tim? You just watched it because you were bored?
I've seen all the Jurassic Park movies except for the second one in this series.
You still haven't seen that? I thought you said you had seen it.
I watched like the first 10 minutes of it where like the guy's trying to break into some fucking place and the dinosaur comes out and they bites down a fucking helicopter out of the sky and I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yeah. You saw a guy with a...
First movie, great fucking movie. So good because, again, you have Steven Spielberg. You have the right mix of CGI and
you're talking about
effects.
Jurassic Park. You're talking about the OG Jurassic Park.
Yeah, the original. No, I saw all the original ones, and out of this newest reboot or requel, whatever the fuck it is, I only saw the first one and this one. I didn't see the second part of this three-part trilogy.
I have seen every single one of these movies in theaters. Started
Have you
out
read
as
the
a little
books?
squirt. Yes, I've read all the books too.
Okay.
That's that seriously, the Jurassic Park book changed the course of my life, because that's when I learned about deoxyribonucleic acid when I was 9 years old, and I was like, I want to be a scientist. This is what scientists do? Like, this
No.
is
I
fucking
read this
awesome.
book when I was like 20 years old, and I was like, wow, I could be Wayne Brady and get money by running a scam?
There you go. Just speaks to Tim right there, buddy. So I saw the first Jurassic Park movie in the drive-in theater, actually, and that's it. Never saw any other ones.
It was actually the last movie I watched in Florida, and then we moved to North Carolina. Yeah. But yeah, it was.
bad.
I've seen. Oh, I forgot to add that. Yes, we saw this for my son's birthday. This was his choice, which I was going to watch it anyway. But this, his choice was he wanted to go see Jurassic World, and then afterwards for dinner we got KFC.
So there's
let you
your
know
product placement, right?
how my evening went.
Yo, KFC is fucking expensive. That's no fucking joke, right? KFC is like, if you're gonna eat a fast food, that's like the best fast food you can eat.
No, it's not. It sucks.
No.
What?
Tim, you get
KFC
Popeyes.
sucks.
Popeyes is better.
Well, I've only had a limited experience with KFC in the last couple of years, but I always knew that KFC is like the most expensive one, right?
Doesn't mean it's good. Does not mean it's good.
Okay.
I don't know. Shake Shack's pretty expensive.
Oh, motherfucker. And those little fucking skinny hamburgers, and they give you a bunch of fucking extra potatoes that cost like 89 cents a pound.
Yeah. I think they might be more expensive pound for pound, Tim.
Hardee's
ground
is
beef.
expensive. I just
Yeah,
had
but
that
Shake
for dinner
Shack
the
is
other night.
good. No, Five Guys. Five Guys. That's what the fuck Shake
Five
Shack.
Guys is
Is
good.
the best
Yeah.
one. Shake Shack's got that weird ass fucking sauce on the hamburger.
No, you want to talk about best fast food burgers? Culver's.
Culver's is fucking
Culver's. Mm.
For the rest of the world, what is that? I mean, for the rest of the country,
good. So they do burgers, they do frozen custards, cheese curds.
Oh, no.
Oh
Fucking
yeah,
great.
I had the Wisconsin cheese curds, and then I had like the Wisconsin cheddar butter burger.
The only curds I
so
like
good.
are Fighting ISIS.
Okay.
Salahuddin is the only curd I like.
So let's get to the background on this piece of shit.
Sure.
Written and directed by loser Colin Trevorrow. He just makes Jurassic Park shit. Co-written by Emily Carmichael, who wrote Pacific Rim Uprising.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
The second one, not even the first one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uprising.
Yeah.
Exactly. Starring old Chris Pratt as Andy from Parks and Rec. Soon he's going to be Mario and Garfield. By the way, they phoned it in for this movie. I phoned it in for my notes, so suck my dick.
Well, I also heard that supposedly, according to the internet, so you know a rumor on the internet is probably true, that Harrison Ford kind of talked him out of trying to take over the mantle of the new Indiana Jones.
That's smart.
Come on.
Yeah. He should
Well-
just be Nathan Drake in the Uncharted shit.
Oh, shut up. All of you, just shut your mouth.
The same shit.
But I was going to say, Eddie, you phoned in writing your notes. I didn't
Yep.
even watch the movie because I had just
Hell
seen it
yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Hell yeah.
I was like, I'm not doing that again.
I love it. We got Bryce Dallas Howard, who plays
Damn,
Andy
Candice,
from...
so that was going to put you through some 2 hours and a half of torture.
Nope.
So we got Bryce Dallas Howard, who plays Andy from Parks and Rec's wife. Horror fans are going to remember her as she was in Twilight Eclipse and the Nosedive
Was she?
episode of Black Mirror.
See, the
She's-
first thing I remember her is, she's really good in that one.
Yep.
But the first thing I remember her in is Gwen Stacy in one of the Spider-Man movies. with
Yes,
Sam Raimi,
that's
right?
correct.
Wait. You guys are totally skipping over The Village. She's the main character.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
that's
skipped
right,
over the
yes.
village. That's a piece of shit. Then we got Laura Dern as Ellie reprising her classic role. You might remember her as Sandy from Blue Velvet, Lula from Wild at Heart, or Randy from I Am Sam. Stay tuned for that movie.
I remember her from the loins of Bruce Dern.
Yeah. Tim, you ever watch I Am Sam?
Wait, is that the one with what the fuck is his name?
Sean Penn.
Mr.
Sean
Madonna?
Penn? Yeah, Sean Penn.
Yeah.
He's
That's right.
ill.
Because he was the last actor. He went full, right? He
Yep,
went full on
He
into
went-
that fucking part, right?
He went full
Tropic
Republican.
Thunder made fun of
Yep.
that fucking movie. Yes.
Yeah, he went full Republican and knocked up a homeless woman, and then a lawyer tried to take his kid from him. That was the
Wait, what?
plot.
Wait, hold the fuck on. He knocked up a homeless woman?
Yes.
That's Oh my god! So wait, hold on. So the whole crux of that movie is
Yes.
whether who is more fucking proper to raise that baby, a homeless woman or
Yeah.
Sam?
Yeah, exactly. So, Tim, that's why I said stay tuned, buddy. We got to cover this.
Oh
It
yeah,
sounds-
we have to do like a whole month of like movies where people went hard R to win an Oscar.
Yeah, hard Republican. Oh, can we do the what is the riding the bus with my sister?
The other
And then-
sister.
The other sister, yep, another
Oh my
solid
god,
one.
that's right, the skinny one.
With Giovanni Ribisi, who might actually be a Republican.
We can take care of each other.
The scene in that movie where Juliette Lewis's dad, who's not mentally handicapped, she's talking to him. She's like, "I'm gonna go out on a
Geoffrey
date."
Lewis, I know. I always had like suspicions about him. Oh, you mean in the movie Dad? Okay.
Yeah, in the movie dad. So she's all like, "I'm gonna go out on a date," and the guy's like, "Well, what son of a bitch is gonna take advantage of my daughter or whatever, right?"
It's Giovanni Ribisi.
He's like, we don't have to worry about this kid.
Yes, hello, and you're like, "Oh, that's Giovanni Ribisi."
Let me tell you, I
Definitely
watch again, Candice. We both watch a lot of Law and Order SVU, and we know they fuck.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
They have the same human urges as everyone else.
Sam Neill, sorry you're in here, buddy. I love you, but
Oh
he's
my god! I think out of everybody, I think he's the one who they probably had to pay the most to come back and really have
Yeah.
the least amount of interest in doing it. Right?
I'm sure,
Yep.
and you can tell he really committed to it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Laura Dern. I mean, look, they're all doing good performances in the movie, right?
Not this movie, but yeah.
And for me, there's two standouts in this entire movie, and they're not like anybody who's like top billed in this entire fucking thing. Like, if you're going to continue the series, these are the two women that you should continue with. But
The pilot.
the pilot and the fucking one with the laser pointer from Altered Carbon.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, she
that
was.
chick. Yeah.
Yo,
she
that
did
chick is
the-
fucking crazy hot.
She
You
did the
think
voice.
She's hot? I think her face is jacked.
No, that's what's crazy about her is she's got like the face that if you looked at her, you would never think like, oh, she's a model, oh, she's like Miss America, Miss Australia, whatever the fuck country she comes from. But there's something about her that's just like, holy shit, I can't take my eyes off of her.
She's one of the weirdest looking people I've ever seen in my life.
And you live in Missouri.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, wow.
That is, what was her name in this fucking movie?
She had a name?
She was a fucking badass in Altered Carbon, which if
Oh, yeah,
you
she
haven't
was-
seen
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
the first
So, yeah,
season
that's-
is so fucking good. Those books, the trilogy of those books are incredible.
Yeah, that's Danielle. What is this? Danielle Pinata.
Sure.
Plus, I think that-
Pinata.
No, it's
is it? No.
Pineda.
What else has she
Pineda?
been in?
Pineda. She's
I just
been
know her.
in The Vampire Diaries.
She was in the Vampire Diaries?
No.
Yeah,
I
she
think we were talking about
played
the different person because Candice would definitely
Sophia
know.
Devereaux. No, that was the broad with the laser pointer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fuck. Okay,
She has a Spanish name in this movie, like I don't know.
Zia
That's not
Rodriguez.
Spanish.
Ro-
Oh, well, there you go.
Rodriguez. Yeah, no, that's her. She was in. Hold on here. When did Altered Carbon?
She was in
come
Altered
out?
No,
Carbon
no.
4 years ago, I think. Came out.
Okay. I got confused. I just don't type in what I typed in.
Oh.
When I was looking her up, I'm like, that ain't
Stuck
right.
on the sink.
I didn't know she was Asian.
Okay,
This is weird.
we'll just
You don't
leave
want to
that.
know.
We'll just
Her
let
name's-
that hang.
No, the one we're talking about, her name's like Dyken Lockman.
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
In
she
the
has
movie?
blonde hair in it. In the movie, she has blonde hair in it.
What has she been in Altered Carbon? Because that's
Yes.
okay.
Yes,
so
that is
that's
her.
Okay, this is right then. That's
Yes.
I'm looking at the list of actors here. There's no Dyken Locken.
I'm looking at her right now. Dyken Lockman, known
her. She
for
kind of looks like a sexy.
Jurassic World Dominion. She's Soyona Santos.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jonas
Santos. There you go.
Okay.
There you go, Santos. All right.
Gotcha.
She's kind of like a sexy Rocky Dennison if he was a chick.
She's from Nepal.
Jesus
I'll be damned.
Christ. Damn.
I'm telling you, there is something about her. When I first saw her in Altered Carbon, when she first fucking
Yeah.
popped up, thinking like episode like 3 or 4, I was like, I can't take my eyes off of her. She's just, I could look at her for 1,000 years. Oh wait,
Because you're trying to
my
figure
wife?
out what the hell you're looking at. It's so weird
Oh
looking.
yeah.
Either way, look, it's 1,000 years.
Poor Sam Neill, the bloody buddy. He was on In the Mouth of Madness, of course,
Yes.
reprising
And
his
A
role.
movie he
I-
wanted to be in.
And I had just watched him in The Omen 3, and I was like, damn, look at that
Oh,
young
that's
babyface
right.
Sam Neill.
Holy shit, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was Damien.
I think that's the first time I ever saw him in a movie, Candace.
I think
And
the same.
he's,
No, I've watched Jurassic Park first, so yeah, Jurassic Park would be my first Sam Neill
I'm
movie.
older than you are, so.
So he's reprising his role as Sam Neill from Jurassic Park, the original.
Yeah.
Of course, he was in Event Horizon, so we're gonna definitely cover that. Jeff Goldblum is Ian Malcolm. Of course, he's a bloody buddy from The Fly, and those are really most of the people who did stuff that is otherwise notable.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody else, kind of a first timer or a short timer. But I did want to. No, the thing is, I wanted to point out the lady that played Zia, the Daniela Pineda or whatever, because she was the voice of one of the roaches in Joe's apartment.
Okay.
So you got that to look forward to with your career, folks. Yeah. So I guess we can get to the fucking beginning of this movie, Tim.
All right, yeah.
I say,
All right. Do you remember, Eddie, when this movie was out for 4 or 5 days, and I sent you a text message or a Discord thing with "Hey, I found a really great recording of this movie."
yeah.
Okay, what these cocksucker bootleggers did was supposedly what this director did. He put a 10-minute short film out on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and right now, if you haven't seen it, it's worth watching because it's probably the best part of the movie. It takes place 6 billion years ago when the dinosaurs are running,
Oh
and we get the backstory and why the T-Rex and the Freddy from fucking Nightmare on Elm Street dinosaur team up together on this other dinosaur.
The Therizinosaurus.
Oh, God, Candace, of course you know that. Yeah.
Tim, why the fuck are you watching this? This is for children. You know that, right?
No. Because I have a certain thing on my computer or on my internet where I can watch movies that 2 days after they come out. If somebody brings a camera into
Tim.
a theater, I can watch it.
I understand that, Tim, but what
Yes.
I'm asking you is why are you watching a 6 billion years ago prequel to Jurassic
Because
World?
what the bootleggers did, Eddie, that suckered everybody, including me including sending you a fucking Discord message, was
Yeah.
they put that at the beginning of the bootleg.
okay.
That's why I said I can't believe I found a great fucking copy of this on the fucking internet. And it's only the first 6 minutes, and then after that, the fucking film quality drops down to somebody recording this on a fucking camera on the fucking internet. So yeah, that was a tricky part, but it's actually a good part. It's on YouTube. I think it's only 5 minutes.
Tim was watching an episode of Dink the Little Dinosaur, and he's like, wow, this fucking Jurassic World movie is
He's watching
fucking
Dinosaur
great.
Train.
I was watching Dinosaurs, that TV show on ABC. I was like, wait a second, when the fuck did the Raptors learn how to talk?
You were watching Theodore Rex, and you're like, oh shit, they got Whoopi Goldberg in here. Nah. So we start 30 years after all of the dinosaurs escaped, and now we decided that we're going to live with them.
All right, so hold on. This movie has so much problem with fucking time. This is 30 years after what? Of the
After
first
the
movie?
dinosaurs escaped.
The
from
first movie? Or
Tim, I've seen one of these movies. I don't fucking know.
well, Candice and I, we've seen all these movies. Is this supposed to be 30 years after the original Jurassic Park or 30 years after the reboot of this trilogy?
It would have to be 30 years after the original Jurassic Park. Because that was 1995.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. So now we decided we're going to live with the dinosaurs and poach them and make them pets. Then I have this douche wants to study their immune system, and there's also some girl who's a clone.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Tim, the fact that you hadn't watched the second one, I was like, you didn't get the human clone story. The fact that this little girl was said that it was Hammond's partner's granddaughter, but come to find out it was a clone of his daughter. Which, if you watch this movie, isn't even a clone of his daughter.
That's right.
So fucking
It's a
stupid.
clone of the guy that was in the second part of the movie. I figured that shit out. Plus, Jesus Christ, this is such a stupid fucking movie. Because
Yeah,
in this movie, again, all right, I haven't seen the second part of the movie, but from what I can gather is, at the end of the second part of the movie, all the dinosaurs have set loose across the whole fucking world?
Well, what it is.
What this
okay,
follows, right?
So the story of the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which was where I was like, oh no, I don't know where this is going, but I don't think it's going to be good. Is that
pressure wash game real quick?
The island that all the dinosaurs were on at the events of Jurassic World, a volcano's erupting. They're all going to fucking die. So they take the dinosaurs and they bring them to this mansion in the wilderness. And then the bad guy is
dinosaurs to a mansion.
To a mansion in the wilderness. Yes, I kid you not.
No, hold on. The famous scene where the little girl is hiding in the bed and the fucking rat pulls the sheet back.
Indoraptor. It's the Indoraptor, yeah. It's the hybrid for the movie. But, yeah, so the bad guy says that he's going to help save them, but instead what he's doing is he's auctioning them off around the world to people who are like, I want a Tyrannosaurus. So they're like, $50,000 for the Tyrannosaurus. You know, they have an auction.
So Donald Trump Jr. and his brother Eric have a cameo.
And that's
Can we shoot a caged Tyrannosaurus Rex?
No, that some of them will be used for hunting. Some of them will be used for private security. Some of them are a novelty pet, like a tiger, you know, stuff like that.
So again, it's the rich people fucking up the world.
Exactly. It's all these like rich people bidding on dinosaurs, and they leave with them, and that's how the dinosaurs got all around the world.
You know.
Okay, so you would think that the third part in this trilogy, right, where they're going to go all out, is going to deal with dinosaurs in the real world to the point where I think we have what? Oh, we have a little girl being chased by some dinosaurs on the beach, which is a callback to like what, Jurassic Park 2 or 3?
Yeah, it's the second one, yeah.
Okay.
The
then we have some people at a wedding, or are they doing see, that's a great fucking gender reveal party. You throw a fucking balloon up in the air and a fucking T-Rex crushes it with its teeth and it comes out pink, it's a girl. If it comes out blue, it's a boy.
But yeah, I mean the idea for Jurassic World, Jurassic World Dominion was that you were going to see more of these dinosaurs living, amongst us, because that's the natural wildlife now. This is what science has done. This is our world now. But they fuck that up so bad in this movie.
Yeah, because
they fuck it up.
Yeah, they're minor inconveniences, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like I'm driving down a country road and I'm driving down a fucking mountain and this big ass fucking dinosaur's tail is on the middle of the road and it makes me crash and kill myself.
Yeah, that sounds better than what was in this movie.
But Candice, in the real world, where are all the people who are just like signing up to kill these fucking dinosaurs who are a major nuisance to the regular fucking order of life on this planet?
Well, yeah, because this is fantasy, Tim. This isn't real. In real life, yes, they would all be shot and killed.
Yeah, Tim, in real life, there wouldn't be any dinosaurs.
Exactly.
Again, look, I agree with you. And look, watching certain movies, I can I won't say shut my brain off, but I can accept the world that we're in, where this is how it works.
I could see that.
Yeah, I can shut my brain off, but...
You kind of have to for this movie. So, they find out that there's some cattle farm where a bunch of triceratops are being bred illegally. And then I just have a bunch of activist pussies break one out, and then they have a high-speed chase. And this
this is where a van that is fucking back-heavy with a fucking baby dinosaur in it outruns fucking pickup trucks.
And I just have, wow, this series just followed the trajectory of the Purge movies, didn't it? Where it's just like, oh, there's a really remote thing that happens every once in a while, to like, oh no, this is just the entire fucking world now. Now everything's dinosaurs. There's dinosaurs fucking on the Empire State Building.
The winged serpent.
Kong.
But like that's
Q the winged serpent that fucking nested in fucking One World Trade Center.
No. The Q the winged serpent nested in the Chrysler Building, Tim.
Yeah, but they updated it, Candice.
And then the other note I have is Dino Crisis was ahead of its time. People thought it was ridiculous to have a survival horror game where there was fucking dinosaurs you were trying to outsmart, but here we are.
Anyway,
here we
to go back to Tim's point, yes, obviously the realistic thing is that they would all be killed. That's the realistic thing. But I wanted this movie so badly to be the, this is our world now. I would so much fucking love it if I could walk into my backyard.
That's the movie that you have to make. Yes, exactly.
And there was like a dinosaur. I'd be like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
You know how much shit that would be in your fucking backyard?
I have 2 dogs. I got a lot of shit in my
Dinosaur
backyard.
shit?
Candice, have you ever picked up fucking dinosaur shit?
No.
Didn't you see the first one where she had to stick her fucking arms in that thing? Come on.
And they're like, that's a huge pile of
scoop
shit
that
or
big?
whatever. Yeah. Yeah, fuck that.
But-
If you know what, that's
Candace,
that's the
imagine
day
if your kids are chasing each other in the backyard with dinosaur shit on the end of a stick. Huh?
they weren't. It wasn't on a stick. They were throwing at each other. They're playing shit tag.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
throwing it at each other. So they had to pick it up with their hands?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what they were doing.
I thought it was at least on a stick. I was going to give
didn't look
Candace's
out the-
kids enough credit.
It wasn't my kids. It was the neighbors.
Sure.
Yeah, but they were the one. All right, so which one is worse? Because the neighbors were chasing your kids with the shit either on their hands or on the stick. Which one's better?
Who got the short end of that stick? I guess is what Tim's asking. All right, let me pause this. So yeah, then the fucking they get the baby triceratops, and now we cut up to the Sierra Nevada mountains, and Andy from Parks and Rec is rustling some dildo head dinosaurs.
Those are hadrosaurs.
And then he does the face off waterfall thing with one of them. You know,
where he sticks his arm out.
I have written down. Every time this cocksucker does this, take a drink.
Gotcha.
It's pretty egregious.
So
It is. Oh my god!
now we got,
and then
I'll
they
do
drop
you-
it at a certain point too.
I'll do you one better, Tim, because it gets worse. My notes get even better. So now we cut to some loggers leading the brontosaurus off with a flare. And I just say, this is the
Because
shittiest
they listen to a little clone girl. The clone girl tells them what to do, and they listen. Okay.
It's an apatosaurus.
And I just say,
I have written down
this-
I have written down so many times. Dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaur. Only a geek nerd is going to know all the names for these made-up fucking dinosaurs too. By
Yeah.
the way.
No, later on I start documenting the names because they start saying them. So then I say, this is the shittiest CGI I've ever fucking seen. And there's the clone girl.
My problem with this is that these dinosaurs, if these were, if they weren't fucked with too much, and these are the same dinosaurs that existed 65 million years ago, there was no rain 65 million years ago. It was
There was
always
no
hot.
snow.
Exactly. How are they surviving?
Well, they're
How
no
does this
humans.
motherfucker, whatever this dinosaur's name is, learn to hide in the fucking snow? The second one.
Yeah. How are they surviving? Because they can't regulate their body temperature.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's right. Aren't they cold-blooded?
Yeah, they're fucking dead. Oh, that's even better. So then
DNA. We mix that DNA with a warm-blooded animal who can also get itself pregnant. So we found the DNA and we put it with a seahorse.
Yeah.
just whatever's close. They'll make it work, buddy. So then I just have that the clone girl argues with some bitch about who she is and going into town. Then it turns out
for real.
that
The other thing is about this little clone bitch is every time I saw her face, I'm like, is she CGI?
yeah, Tim, I had the same fucking note. I said, are they doing something to her? Is she got like an Instagram filter on her all the time or something? What's going
because
on?
they do a thing with later on we're gonna find out who her fucking Virgin Mary mother is.
Oh,
Where they
okay.
do a thing where it's
Oh,
just
God.
this girl with longer hair and a heavier fucking bullshit fucking accent,
God,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So dinosaurs were warm-blooded. My bad.
Oh, okay.
I googled
Well, there
it.
you go.
Okay. Well, so this movie's scientifically accurate.
Yeah.
So were
That's
there
fucking
dinosaurs
great.
in the Antarctic?
Well, that's just it. Cold weather did not exist then.
Well, they did on the
shit.
Ice Age, and then they died.
They
So,
died before the Ice Age.
I saw
Eddie.
that movie. No, Candice.
No,
I
I
saw
saw
that movie,
that.
Ice Age.
With the
There's
squirrels.
no dinosaurs in Ice Age.
Yes,
Are
there
you
is.
sure?
Have you seen the movie?
No, not the movie. The real Ice Age. There were no dinosaurs.
We're
they were
talking
already
about
dead.
movies, not the
We're
real
talking
world.
about- come on. Suspend your disbelief, Candice. So then I just say that the redhead tries to get dicked down by the guy from Parks and Rec, but then a raptor sees it, and what does he do? Oh, they go in the back of Gary Busey's bus from Black Sheep to hide from it.
This raptor has a house. Why? Why are you keeping this fucking raptor around you? Okay, I don't
It's their
understand.
pet.
How is Chris Pratt's hand commanding this raptor not to kill any fucking hunter, any fucking hiker or person running through the fucking forest on a bike? How many people has this raptor killed? He's
Oh, that's-
only eating fucking foxes?
No, all these dinosaurs have killed multiple people.
Yeah, Tim. The world is ending as we know it. But these idiot weirdos just like it, I guess. I don't know. So then we see it's got a baby, and then they eat a wolf that's eating a rabbit.
And the first thought is, where'd that baby come from?
No, my first thought is, guess what? You just introduce a top predator to fucking Alaska, whatever the fuck state they're in. Nothing. A polar bear can't beat a fucking raptor, right?
That polar bear's killing that baby raptor. I think I could kill that baby raptor.
Well, the polar bear has to kill the baby raptor so it doesn't grow up to be a big raptor that can fucking kill it.
Exactly.
It's cute, though. My son calls it Blue 2.
I have it written down as Baby Blue.
Blue 2. I thought that
they
was funny.
named it. Didn't they call it Beta? Fucking
Beta,
idiots.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a real beta man.
So I say we go back to the weirdos, and they're all whittling sticks for no good reason. Then the little
And by
girl,
the way, I have written down at this point, we have seen Claire,
yeah,
who at this point we've whatever movie she's been in, whatever Bryce Dallas Howard, she's always a great actress, right? But she really wants to be a director, right?
yeah,
Especially at this point. And I'm not going to be fucked up, but we've seen her in real life. She has put some weight on, and she's still an incredibly beautiful woman. Nothing taken away from her, right?
sure.
But this movie does so much to cover up her. It's almost like they're filming a movie while an actress is pregnant, and they have to cover it up because there's so many shots of her where she's wrapped up in a towel, wrapped up in a blanket. She has something covering her. You only see her from the waist up, and it's fucked up because when she first did the movie, I guess she wasn't as heavy as she doesn't weigh as much as she weighs now, whatever it is. But this is how they decide to fucking handle it. Instead of like, hey, this is what she looks like now. Guess what?
Yeah.
If you saw a bunch of fucking dinosaurs, you be eating some fucking brownies too.
Yeah.
What's funny is that my husband thinks she's way hotter now that she put on weight.
I will tell you this. She looks. You know what, Candice? I agree with your husband. Probably the only time because this guy married you. That is the only time I agree with him because I believe that more than I believe he doesn't understand what porn is for. She really looks good in this movie. I love redheads, and she's got a little meat on the bone. Nothing bad with that. But this movie really fucking does a disservice to her by trying to do nothing but cover up her stomach and below the waist with her.
I mean, that's true. Yeah. She's got a hell of a rack, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, come on. I mean, that's the one point about gaining weight that's okay with men.
That's what's unfair too. Talk about double standards. How come your dick doesn't get bigger when you gain weight?
Pounds if I can get my dick fat if I gain weight.
That's such a double standard.
If all the fucking food I went to my dick, oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of flat-chested fat chicks.
Yeah,
It all depends on your genetics.
I like to call that God's cruelest joke. So then I say, we get the little girl. She gets pissed off and then argues. And then my note is, God, who could care? So now we're in Texas.
Well, the other thing I have written down, okay, again, how this movie doesn't understand time. The movie opens up, we see Claire breaking into this fucking factory, right? Keeping the dinosaurs all tied up and shit. She steals this dinosaur. Her two friends, who later, one of the guys comes back in the movie, right? This guy from the Quarry. Correct, Candice?
Yeah.
Yeah, Justice Smith.
Yeah,
Justice Smith. Yeah.
Okay, again, every time I saw this fucking guy's face on this fucking movie, I could not stop thinking about he's just a CGI guy from the Quarry. He looks exactly the fucking same. He sounds exactly the same as he does in the Quarry.
That's saying something for the Quarry, man. If it's that good of a representation, it's better than the CGI in this fucking movie.
But here's the problem with the time is she rescues this fucking dinosaur, and then they tell her, "Hey, this isn't really the right thing to do. This guy's got a fucking career opportunity where he can really do some change." The other chick is like, "What we're doing now really doesn't make much of a difference. We have to do something." And then their advice for her is, "Why don't you go back to Owen, your boyfriend?" Okay, which we see her with Owen and the little clone girl, right? At one point, the clone girl says, "You're the only people that I've known for 4 years." So is this now 4 years later after when Claire tried to rescue this fucking dinosaur?
Wait, who's
But
Owen?
the dinosaur gets a call back where it's the same fucking dinosaur that Laura Dern sees.
No. I think it's 4 years after Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is what they were referring to. It's 4 years after that movie.
Yeah.
I
think she's
the
right,
time
Tim.
jumps in this fucking because like all right, so how does the clone accept Claire as its mother so quickly?
It's because it's 4 years later. So they've been, it's like the only people she's been around for 4 years, so they've bonded.
Yeah, Tim.
Whatever.
I mean, there's a lot of problems with this movie, but I don't think that's one of them.
So now we go down to Texas where they have some infants farming eggs, I guess. And then I just say that a bunch
Child
of
labor
locusts.
laws.
Yeah.
Of course, it's Texas. Yeah,
It's Texas. Yeah, it's legal there. Fuck it. So then a bunch of locusts.
this is what
pop
happens when you
out.
can't have an abortion. Your baby
Yep. You put them to
becomes a
work.
child laborer.
Yeah.
It's got to
Put
be
'em
rid of right? Because we only care about it once it gets out.
Well, I wouldn't
Eddie,
say.
you had entrepreneur parents. Like, you did work around the house. You did work for them. You didn't get paid for it, but it's like a farm. And so
Yeah,
the
I
kids
know.
have
I'm
to work too.
still resentful.
Mhm.
But no,
Yeah,
that's
look
not
at them now.
unusual.
Yeah, look
It's
at
not,
me.
It's not unusual if you have a farm that your kids are going to be working.
I know. I'm just teasing. But because I have to say funny things for the show,
Mhm.
right?
That's
So-
That doesn't make any sense. You're supposed to make them resent us, not entertain them.
Oh, God damn it. That's right. Okay. So by the way, where I said God who could care on the notes here, this is when I decided I was just going to ingest an edible. And then I was going to continue watching the movie, trying to enjoy it, and continue taking my notes. So here
Now,
we go.
how strong was that edible?
That was a good one, buddy. Let me tell you. So now I say, yeah, we're in Texas. A couple of infants are gathering eggs. Locust swarm, and then there's some blonde broad who comes out to investigate it. And I guess the reason the locusts aren't eating all of it is because they use different seeds.
And again, our major plot point. Basically, this is all the evidence that you need to show the rest of the world, right? There's this gigantic fucking prehistoric locust who is showing up out of the blue.
Yeah.
For no fucking good reason, okay?
Mhm.
Nobody in Jurassic Park ever fucking created locusts, right?
Right.
They are only eating seeds that are not made from a certain company, Monsanto.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely Monsanto.
Let's put 2 and 2 together and try to figure out what the fuck is going on with this shit. I have written down, this is the worst fucking conspiracy plot ever.
It's pretty stupid. That's for goddamn sure.
Well,
There's fucking
there was-
2 points on it to map together.
What also doesn't make any sense is how are these insects surviving? Because, insects were giant back in the dinosaur times because it had a more
Yes.
oxygen-rich environment.
Yep.
That's why bugs don't get that big anymore, is because we don't have as much oxygen.
And not to
And
mention
so
now
they
we
can't
got like
sustain themselves.
See, Candice is now supporting the fucking kill the environment because the more CO2 in the air, the bigger plants grow. So that's better for us, right?
Yeah, there you go. Now, plus we have like bald eagles and shit that would be fucking these bugs up, man. Be no problem. America.
I don't know. Can a bald eagle take out a fucking pack of fucking locusts that big?
It could take a dent, I'll tell you that much, man.
No. That's like one of those things where you see a fucking swarm of fucking red ants or black ants kill a fucking scorpion.
Well, what about the piranhas from Piranha 3D? They'd probably fuck these locusts up.
They jump out of the
because
water.
The
Yeah.
piranhas are bigger. The piranhas aren't bigger than the fucking locusts,
Yeah, they are.
right? And there
No,
aren't
the
more
one-
of them.
Tim, the one at the end of it, of the Piranha 3D,
Oh,
that
that's
was the
true.
full-grown one?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay. So
You're
you
just
need
talking about the
locusts to fucking
babies.
dive bomb into the fucking rivers.
No, plus I have like in my notes I also have like we probably have so much pollution that it would kill the dinosaurs and the bugs and shit anyway.
That's true.
Hmm.
So they fucking
We bring all the
microplastic.
dinosaurs back, and then 3 days later they die because of all the pollution.
Yeah, they'd be fucking choking on microplastics and shit.
Well,
It'd be great.
fucking DNA makes our fucking lungs like 6 billion years ago. We're like,
Yeah, they didn't count on us like eating fucking asbestos and shitting out fucking mustard colored shit.
oh,
Like,
they
we're
eat one
fine
human
now.
and that's it. It's done.
Yeah, they eat a human, they're dead. Just get some fucking gut parasite and takes them all out. So
I mean,
then,
that's a very, very good point, is that disease would wipe them out before
yeah, it
anything
would
else
ravage
would.
them immediately. Exactly.
All you would have to do is give all the dinosaurs just some blankets just to keep them warm during
Yeah.
the winter.
Yeah, yeah.
You wipe them out.
That'd be fine. Yeah. So then
I mean, they were here before us, right? I mean, it works before.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're all here, right? So for some big dumb America. So I say for some reason they bring back Sam Neill, the poor guy, and his friend Ellie. They're having tea, and they're talking about families and how she's divorced, and then he's showing off the locusts. And the theory is that Biosense Company, and this is probably the most coherent I get, the Biosense Company is doing it to wipe out the crops of their competition.
Mm-hmm.
So she wants to go to their sanctuary.
So they control the food supply of the whole world, right?
Yeah, okay. So meanwhile, there's a T-Rex that's walking down fucking Main Street eating everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know how you fix the food supply? You kill that T-Rex and eat it.
Well, you know what you do? You look, the first time somebody sees a T-Rex, put a fucking tracker on their ass so you can fucking follow them and shoot them from a fucking helicopter instead of letting them get to a fucking movie theater, right?
Yeah, Ted Nugent's got this handled. He's just going to be up in a helicopter with a fucking gun, shooting them all.
Nah, he shit his pants so he wouldn't have to be called
true,
up
yeah.
to kill the dinosaurs.
Yeah. No, that's true.
I only want to kill things younger than me. I can't kill a dinosaur.
So she needs his help to get a sample from a locust, and I just say, aren't there locusts literally everywhere? Get a sample from
you have a live locust. It is a locust that only eats fucking seeds, not made by this one fucking company. What more evidence do you need? And how does this guy help you as a witness? What does this do?
On top of that, how do you program a locust to not eat a certain type of seed?
No, you can look, you're fucking with its DNA, you're fucking with its genetics. You can this is what it likes to eat, this is what it doesn't like to eat. There's a certain smell that our seeds give off that repulses it, and the other seed doesn't have it. That's all you need, right?
I can kind of speak on this one, and Tim's right. It's actually more about the seed than the locust, because for example, I have a buddy who's got a bunch of property down south where they grow corn. And there's Monsanto's corn is in all the neighboring fields, and they have to do everything they can to keep Monsanto's seeds from getting in their fucking land. Mm-hmm. Because if Monsanto's seeds gets in their land, A, they got to pay Monsanto because now they're using it. But B, they have to get a special fertilizer because all the little indigenous bugs and shit there will eat the shit out of Monsanto's stuff, not the regular stuff that's being grown there, unless you use their special fertilizer.
Yep. Monsanto's a fucked up company that
Oh,
doesn't get enough shit that it deserves, right?
But we get enough corn, though, buddy. I'll tell you that. So then what do I have here? Oh, yeah. So now the little girl gives the baby raptor toast with some jam on it.
Because that's what a carnivore is going to want.
Man.
You all right, Tim?
For real, it's a fucking baby raptor, okay?
This is the stupidest movie.
For real, this would be like going up to a fucking baby tiger or a baby lion and offering a fucking piece of toast with fucking strawberry jam on it, right?
It's going to take your arm off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to eat your arm. Fuck the toast.
Oh, shit, guess what's behind that fucking piece of bread? Meat.
Yeah, meat. Exactly, a hand. So the little girl gets pissed off because...
Her parents just don't understand her.
Yeah, parents just don't understand. So she runs off with Will Smith. So I say that then these poachers, they abduct the little raptor and the little girl. And then one of them just throws her bike off the bridge for no reason.
Just to be an asshole.
Put that shit on fucking Craigslist. Come on, man.
Steal the bike. I mean, you need money, right? So Andy from Parks and Rec has to explain to the raptor that he's going to go get back both of their kids. And
the raptor understands.
Oh my God, I have written down, when did we start to be able to fucking communicate with fucking dinosaurs? For real. There's so many points. Yo, when this little fucking bitch clone goes, eyes on me!
And the raptor looks at her.
Yep, come on.
It's so good, Tim. And
she's a clone, so I can call her a little bitch.
Then I have,
but she's not a clone, as we find in this movie.
They meet their contact at the CIA.
She's worse.
She's worse, yeah.
Which I didn't know they had a contact at the CIA, but whatever, cool. Yeah, so he's all like,
the CIA has a whole fucking dinosaur fucking evaluation fucking program going on, right?
the intelligence agency? Like they're what? They're monitoring dinosaur communications? What the
Yes,
fuck
they're
are
trying
they
to
doing?
overthrow the T-Rex as the top predator to get this other
Look.
fucking dinosaur in charge.
Look,
because
they were trying.
he supports us.
They were trying to weaponize dolphins. I'm sure they would try to
That's
weaponize
true, yeah.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, that
Yes,
one
that's
lady.
true, Candice. That's right. Yes, poor dolphins. They fucking committed suicide instead of doing what the CIA told them to do. Too.
Yeah, but that one dolphin was getting its dick jacked off by the woman, remember?
That's every dolphin in Bahamas.
Yeah. So they, the CIA guy's like, all right, well, I have no reason to tell you guys this because you're not like, you don't hold security clearances and you're not sworn in, but we have a guy who's like deep undercover. So we'll just let you know about that.
You know what? By the way, we're going to let you in on all the logistics of it. You can be there. You can be within bird's eye view. Just please promise me you're not going to do any crazy shit, right?
Yeah. What does he say? Don't do that jacket thing or something?
No, he says don't put on your vest. Whatever.
Your vest.
Fuck,
Yeah, that's right.
What the fuck is a vest?
I think he was referring to the first movie, the first Jurassic World, where Owen, wears that vest all the time when he's training the raptors.
Oh, that's right. He walks into that fucking pit of raptors, and he's got just like a t-shirt on, and all the raptors are surrounding him. He puts his hands out, and then somebody throws him a fucking denim vest. He puts that shit on, pulls that shit tight, and all the raptors back up.
Because they respect his fashion. Is that what it is? Or
Yeah, respect the vest, man.
okay, I got you. So yeah, because I had no idea what 90% of the references were in this. So good movie. Then
Because you didn't watch any of them.
well, why would I? They look terrible. The first one was fine, but all the other ones look fucking stupid. So then I have Sam Neill and his lady friend fly to the new park, and we get all this exposition about the dinosaurs. And then we see that they all hang out underground, and they send signals to the dinosaur's brain.
Mm-hmm.
And their
You mean
plan,
like shockwaves? No, like signals.
yeah, no, not like electricity, like the fences or whatever. So then it's all like, oh, I guess we're going to cure diseases with the dinosaurs.
Sure.
And I just have no one in this movie acts like a human.
Nope.
So now we cut to Goldblum, and he's giving his class a lecture on how humans shouldn't do anything.
Okay, here's the other problem I have. Is why the fuck would Tim Apple hire some guy whose only job it is to give lectures to the people who are already working for him, already on this fucking part of the island, the world, wherever the fuck this is taking place. And like, this is why you shouldn't be doing your job, people.
So when he turns on him in the end, he says, oh, the reason is because I offer legitimacy because you can cash on my name. And then they just paid me a ton of money, which is, of course, when I wrote down the question, well, why the fuck are you here? But
well,
whatever.
yeah, because for all of us, if we're all working at this place, why the fuck would any of us take our free time to go see this guy lecture and go, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Stop doing what you're doing. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Why?
Well, I mean, plus, if you just look at this dude's entire philosophy, it's that humans should just do nothing. Like, well, we tried to figure out nuclear energy, and you see how that went, right? And now we're trying to figure out modifying DNA, and you see how that's going, right?
Flashback 3 billion years ago. Hey, should we really do this fire?
Yeah, he'd be the motherfucker that's like, look, we probably shouldn't make a wheel. That thing's from the devil. Like, next thing you know, it's going to roll down a hill and kill us all.
Maybe you guys can correct me, but
Oh, I will.
Ian Malcolm.
I hope.
No.
Ian Malcolm's character, he's supposed to be a mathematician.
Yeah, he's a chaos theory mathematician.
Yeah. So
who the fuck would want to listen to him talk?
Well, isn't it the point, like, of his character is that he's one of those people who it's his job to point out everything that could possibly go wrong? And that's why he was in the first Jurassic Park. Like, that was literally his job.
Candice, let me tell you this. That is my dream job. I hope, I wish that, like, Bill Gates or Elon Musk, even, whoever the fuck, I don't care, just, like, pays me money to tell them, yo, if you do this, here's like what could possibly go wrong. Because I'm so fucking good at that. Give me any fucking example. I can tell you what can go wrong with that.
Well, I was.
If I work for Best Buy and somebody says to me, we're going to match all the local competitors, I'm like, one day some motherfucker's going to sell TVs for $1 and we're going to have to fucking honor that shit.
No, my point was that I had recently read an article about some people who this was literally their job, is to come up with every doomsday scenario possible.
Oh man, my dream job.
This literally their job. How many ways?
If I have a choice between being a fucking porn actor or being this guy, I want to be the fucking guy who thinks of what can go wrong. For real. Especially me as a porn actor.
But I thought that was, I know in the original Jurassic Park, Ian Malcolm, that's the whole point he was there, was that he was supposed to point out everything that could possibly go wrong. Yeah. And I think that's the point here. And that the lectures are just kind of like a perk because he's like a celebrity intellectual.
And then have nobody listen to him when he tells them that things could go wrong. That's the other half.
But this would be like having Sean Penn come to give a fucking bunch of Republicans a lecture, right? Yeah,
they're not going to listen to it. That's a good point. But he's getting paid, so he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he clearly does not give a fuck in this movie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because at this point, because we find out fucking this guy's laying down the pipe. He's already got fucking 6 kids.
Yeah, well, they've
established a fucking little gymnastics kid from the second movie or the third movie, and 5 more.
It's the second one. But in the first Jurassic Park, he establishes that he loves kids, and he's had a lot of wives. He loves to get around and spread his seed. That established it in the first movie.
Yeah, him and Old Dirty Bastard from Wu-Tang.
I mean, come on. If you look, Candice, for real, if you're that smart and you look like Jeff Goldblum, come on. Right? You're spreading them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Stephen Hawking had groupies.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
he cheated on his wife. That dude cheated on his wife from a wheelchair, dude.
Did he? For real? Did he? Please tell me he did. Please tell me that every man at the end of the day is still a fucking man, and the guy who's the smartest guy in the world figured out, I found a woman who loves me, being who I am, but I'm still going to fuck somebody else even though I'm in a wheelchair.
Candice is going to actually, but...
Well, no, I don't know if he actually had sex with anybody. I just know that he did have groupies, girls who were like, he's the hottest fucking thing. I would have 1 million of his babies. I don't know if he actually, did the deed.
This is how women and men are very different. Let me tell you.
I think it's very worrying for Tim's wife that he's so obsessed with how to cheat.
That's a good point.
No, not at all. But I'm just thinking, it's just a crazy fucking way, right? If you're that fucking guy, all right, and you find a woman who loves you and is going to marry you, and you're going to cheat on her, what the fuck? That's what I mean, Candice. Not I wish I was in a wheelchair and I can only move with the mouth of my fucking straw.
No. But every single time someone brings up something that could be a loophole for cheating, you always jump on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you do.
Really? Oh.
You do.
Technically, if you fucking a ghost, it's not cheating.
That is true.
Yeah. So,
I'm the Nathan Fielder of cheating.
There you go. So I just have he goes and gets a cappuccino as a diversion because the steam and the noise will block the cameras.
Oh, man. Oh, Jesus.
And he's like, listen.
I have written down so many times. How many times does fucking destiny and the fucking, just the hand of God come into this fucking movie and set everything right?
Because it's lazy. It's lazy scripting.
It's the person that wrote the second Pacific Rim, Tim. Come on.
Yeah. It's just some of the laziest fucking writing I've ever seen in a big budget movie.
Yep.
That's so good. And then so he's like, I know about the locusts. They were a side project. But they don't want it to track back to them because I'd fuck everything up. By the way, I'm going to slip a little bracelet in your pocket so you can get down there. Now we cut back to Andy from Parks and Rec, and he's going to an underground raptor fight. I want to take a drink every time Tim goes.
Okay, for real. At one point, we see some fucking big-ass fucking dinosaurs in this place, right?
Yeah.
It's underground, right?
Yep.
I mean, literally underground, right?
Yeah, literally.
It's underground
if I buy one of these fucking dinosaurs that's not fucking pets or meat, how do they not have a fucking sign up over one of the dinosaurs that says pets or meat, right?
Well, they
because
have
there's a guy fucking butchering a fucking dinosaur for people to eat.
Right, yeah, they have one on a rotisserie.
Okay,
which
let's
is
say I
awesome.
buy one of the medium-sized dinosaurs that weighs about what, like 3 tons?
Okay, yeah.
How the fuck do I get it from underground, where this place is, to where I want it to?
Well, you have to pay that lady to fly it in her 747. Right?
Just so many fucking stupid fucking logic holes in this movie that don't have to be there. It's incredible.
That's okay. It's all right, Tim. It's a good movie. So then after that, what do we have here? Oh, yeah, here we go. So then,
Destiny, the
Destiny.
pissing of Destiny, right? Both of these women have to go to the bathroom at the same exact time.
Yes,
And this underground fucking dinosaurs.
yeah, and
walk in.
she's all like, hey, I'm looking for this little girl. And she's like, you best stay away from here. There's some things going on here you're not going to like, American. And she's like, well, I got to find my daughter.
Be like, well, you're American.
Well, I mean, you speak
Right.
English, so you must be American, right?
Right, and only
No,
Americans
she
speak
speaks
English.
English with an American accent. She
Yeah.
literally says that she was in the U.S. Army. She's fucking American.
Yeah. She's like, hey, y'all.
Like, my car had a problem
Yeah.
getting to the airport.
Dude, I got to pay the fucking rent. You're like, what the fuck? So, yeah, then I have, what is it? Oh, there's a lady that's got laser raptors. Now, this is a cool... this is a cool move. So what she does is she lasers people, and then her raptors are trained to go kill whoever she lasers, even after the laser's not on them.
Even when they don't see the laser on them, right?
Yeah, even if they
Yeah.
don't see
Yeah.
the laser, and then they tell each other too. They're like, "Hey, the lady lasered that guy," and then the other raptors are like, "Yep."
I think what it is, I think this is really a bad editing job on this movie, right? Because nothing makes sense. Because I think what it is, there was nothing filmed that made sense, and the editor just like had to put these scenes together.
So this is my same complaint I had about the newest season of Stranger Things. When you've got like 7 different fucking storylines that are going on,
Yeah.
and you have to tie them all together, and the methods and the reasons when you decide to cut from one story to the next make no fucking sense whatsoever. There are whole sections of this movie you could just remove, and it would change literally nothing.
Yep.
Like this scene, right? And this is
Like-
supposed to be like the big action scene of the movie, right?
Like The
Well,
Last Jedi.
The
Oh boy.
so this
Like
is
The Last
big,
Jedi. Whole sections you could take out and would make no difference.
So this is the big chase scene, like you said, where she lasers the guys and the raptors are chasing them, and then Claire starts tailing their ass and tases her, and she's like, "Hey, that's not fair. You're not supposed to tase people with that." That's
Yeah,
for
that
animals.
is
would hurt.
something that we're going to find out that later on takes out the top predator of the Jurassic World, right?
Yeah.
It takes that fucking top predator out later on in this movie.
Yeah,
But all it does to this fucking woman is shoot her 6 feet across the room.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't kill her.
she'd
That
be
would fucking
dead.
kill you.
She'd either be dead or turned into Shocker from the movie Shocker. By the way, we should cover that one. That's a fun movie.
We should.
It is a good movie, yes.
Yeah. So then I just have there's the big chase scene, and the laser. She gets lasered, and then the laser raptor chases Claire. And now the stakes are real high.
Okay, so
So-
now we have Claire is able to outrun a fucking velociraptor or whatever.
Yes.
Because this isn't even a velociraptor, right? This
No,
is
this
something
is a
else
laser raptor.
No, this is an Atrociraptor.
Called? Oh god.
Yeah,
See,
they're
I
the
knew
ones
Candice was
that-
gonna-
They're the ones that can definitely see little red laser beams on things.
Yeah, so wait, hold on. These are my fucking cat. All I need is a fucking laser to distract them.
I was going to say, and this seems like a really stupid method, because if anybody happens to have a little laser pointer, or if people are
yeah.
using guns with laser pointers on it,
Exactly.
the
What happens
bastard
if
will
SWAT
fucking kill
shows up,
her.
bitch? You got all the fucking laser dots on your ass.
Yeah, she's dead. She could at least use like a green laser or something, right? Then nobody would be expecting that.
Except
This-
for airplane pilots.
I'm reading some facts about these dinosaurs that are in the movie. That's how I've been knowing most of the names, by the way.
Okay.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Been
Cover
cheating.
yourself, Candice.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
back to the pressure washer.
You weren't cheating. You knew the names.
This raptor measured about 6 feet long and weighed around 35 pounds. 35 pounds. My dog weighs
That's
more
it?
than these
What?
raptors. Yeah.
Yeah, I could fuck these
I grab that
raptors
fucking
up.
bitch by the neck and break it. Come on,
That's what I'm
35
saying.
pounds.
These bitch ass raptors, man.
Even if it fucking jumped off the fucking Empire State Building and still kill it.
Yeah, I'll make it fucking suck my dick, this fucking raptor.
Oh,
Kiss
did you want
my
to?
ass.
There's a lot of teeth.
I'll bust its teeth out with a mop
No,
handle.
you gotta do the fucking prison thing, man. You gotta bust those fucking teeth out.
That's what I just said, Tim.
Yeah.
Mop handle to that motherfucker. Put some makeup on it.
Some makeup on it. A wig.
Yeah, it's already got a blue tint to it. One of them. Holy shit! Is that why somebody wants that one? Because it's got a blue fucking eyeshadow on.
Yeah, exactly.
JD's in Velociraptor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. The
Put
last
some-
thing we need is a Deezen raptor.
I'm just imagining a raptor with like clown like makeup on, and like fake lashes and a wig. It looks like the thing
Yeah.
from Gremlins 2.
Next
The girl-
movie, Candice.
girl
Next
gremlin.
movie.
It's just Bugs Bunny and drag raptor. Oh, God. So, yeah, then I just have the CIA guy and Andy capture one of the raptors. Then the lady in white lasers Andy, but he motorcycle escapes.
Okay, another plot point is if you're this lady right now, why don't you laser the guy who has a gun pointed at you who's going to take you to jail?
Yeah, hey, better
Why
idea.
laser the guy who's running away from you so you can get away?
Right.
Laser the guy who's going to fucking literally put you in jail.
Or better idea. Take the laser that you're holding, put it on top of a pistol, and then just shoot the guy. Right?
Yeah, why not just
Then-
have a gun handy?
Right. Why have to deal with like training a raptor to do when you can just buy guns? They do exist.
Yeah, but look, if you 3D print a raptor, there's no way it can be traced back to you, right?
Oh, Ghost Raptor?
Yeah.
Tim, what a great idea. So yeah, then I just have
You can
Andy.
prove I got it from Jurassic Park.
Exactly. This is my own. I grew it. So then I just have that he Evil Knievel's onto the back of the escaping plane. Then his bike slides back and knocks out the laser raptor. And I said it looks like if you freeze frame it in the movie right here, because I did, it looks like the raptor was the one on the bike and it missed the jump and it's falling off.
Viva Raptor!
Which now I just want the movie with raptors on motorcycles.
Oh
Rap-
man, come on! How does he not fucking train the fucking raptor to ride at least a horse, right?
Raptor
Yeah.
Knievel.
That'd be the best.
Oh, Candice, you beat me to it.
So-
You got it better than I did. Yes.
So the tour guide back, because we're cutting back to the lab now, and he's telling Sam Neill and what's her nose, yeah, okay, so we're done with the tour. Now I'm going to come back in 30 minutes. Whatever you do, don't go through that door. That would lead you right down to the lab where they're doing the stuff. So
Where
don't
they're
go
doing
down
the
there.
secret stuff. Yep.
And then he walks away, and they're like, I think we should walk through that door.
Yeah.
And the little girl gets an exposition dump about the baby raptor, her mom, Blue, the half of a monitor lizard that made her special and stuff. I guess her mom was Charlotte that made her because she had a genetic disorder. So she fixed the kid's DNA. And now this nerd doctor
How
wants
did she
her
make
DNA.
her? This is the part that fucking blew me away because of how stupid it was. How did she make her?
with monitor lizard DNA. Because she's half lizard.
Well, no, like she impregnated her. She impregnated herself.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
spontaneous human generation.
She used
out
her
of
own
nowhere.
DNA. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Okay.
got herself pregnant with herself. It doesn't
Yeah.
explain how. So are we
Well-
to believe that it's like like the Immaculate Conception?
Well, that's that old theory women used to have that they didn't need men to make babies because they could somehow extract from their eggs all of the proper other half of the
Well, no, that's true.
genetics.
No, you
So
can't.
then, yeah.
The only thing
Okay.
the only thing the male contributes is a Y chromosome. So you would
Yeah.
just have all female babies, but technically, yeah, you could.
And that
You don't
and,
actually need men for babies.
like work, and, like building things, removing spiders from your house.
Yeah, well, I'm the one who does that because my husband's arachnophobic.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
But this part blew me away because in the end of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, it shows that she's a clone, and I was like, that's so fucking stupid. But then this movie upped the ante and was like, she's not a clone. She was immaculately conceived by this woman.
This is Jesus, right?
She's baby Jesus.
It was parthenogenesis. She laid out in the sun too long, and all of a sudden she's pregnant.
Yep. So I just have, so she really wanted a kid. The problem is she's got a hereditary genetic
disorder. She's too
disorder.
smart for anybody to fuck her.
No, she's got a genetic disorder, so the mom was going to die, right? So here's the mom's genius thinking.
But she didn't find out that she had genetic disorder until after she fucking created her baby from her own DNA. Don't you test that shit?
No. She had to have figured it out before, right? Because she altered the kid's DNA.
No, this is after the kid was born.
Okay.
She altered the DNA. Because the same thing's going to happen to the locust, right? After they're already made, they're going to alter the DNA.
Okay, so that makes a little more, because I was like, why don't you adopt a kid if you know you're going to die? Why are you having a kid? Like, there's a lot of fucking problems.
Because she's a Republican.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
But maybe you can refresh myself on this. She didn't get pregnant on purpose. Didn't she just wake up pregnant?
No, come on, Candice. She made herself. She knocked herself up.
Yeah, she fucked herself.
Oh, okay.
Somebody told her, go fuck yourself, and
How do you
did.
wake up pregnant by yourself? Okay,
That's
I understand.
the point.
There's a guy within 50 miles of you, and you wake up and you might be pregnant, but come on.
That's what I was talking about. That's why I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
She got herself pregnant.
Just like the Velociraptor Blue did, right? She just decided one day I'm going to have a baby. Boom, that's it.
Yeah, she asked the guy out to lunch. He told her, "Now go fuck yourself," and she did.
She got pregnant.
And there you go.
I'm smart. I can do that.
Hey, why not? So, so Sam Neill and Ellie, they hunt down they sneak down to the lower levels of Umbrella, and it's insane
to get the DNA of this fucking locust that they already know.
They already had one in their hand.
Yes.
So they go through, and I say it's insane how anticlimactic a secret underground lab is with rows of wheat.
Because they're like, where are they?
Yeah, and then they're like arguing, like who's going to get the sample from the grasshopper or whatever, and then Sam Neill does because it's a bug. So then I have they take Ellie, the kid, or whatever. Not Ellie. Who's the kid again? Miriam? Maisie.
Whatever.
Maisie.
So they've got her sitting there watching classified videos, and the big bad evil guy is like, hey, how come you guys are letting her watch all these classified videos?
All the shit that could really fuck us up if this teenage girl doesn't do exactly what not even her fucking parents, tell her what to do.
Yeah, the people that abducted her, we're implicating ourselves by showing her this, right?
Yeah, this part... Yeah, what's funny is that the big bad guy in this, the CEO or whatever, you guys did point out, you did not point out that this is Dodgson from the first Jurassic Park. Mm-hmm. And they, show that with the shaving cream can.
Yeah.
The Dodgson. We got Dodgson here.
This is the worst fucking callback fan service to any fucking movie that I've ever seen. The guy that Wayne Brady was going to sell the fucking Barbasol can to is the bad guy in this movie.
Yes.
How the fuck does that work?
Well, first of all, Wayne Brady was really good on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh, I got it mixed up.
Yeah, because they look very similar.
They look very similar. That's very true. They're both very good at improv.
It's either that fat guy or that black guy, whichever one it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Dennis Nedry.
Dennis Nedry, my favorite guy in the Jurassic Park movie, by the way. That guy fucking ruled.
No, I was also going to point out that this dude, Dodgson in this, looks just like my big boss. Like my supervisor's supervisor looks just like him and sounds like him when he talks. This is the guy that you have to
beat at the end of the game to become a boss of all bosses, right?
Exactly.
So you must love the ending of this movie then. So,
I was like, I went to work
yes.
and I was like, you guys seen Jurassic World Dominion? And I started like posting pictures of it. I was like, does this not look like Dawn? They were
Let's
like,
all
oh my
spit
god.
on 'em.
That rules. So now they show her all the classified shit, and then she's all like, "Hey, I'm gonna just break out of here." So I guess she finds one of their
And this is when
bracelets.
she goes again. Here we go. She goes into the fucking baby dinosaur. Goes, "Hey, baby, you want out of this place? Let's go."
Yeah. She's like, "Quiet," and then shushes it, and they both slink off. They're like doing Scooby Doo and Shaggy hijinks. It's great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
what
this
a great
triggers an
movie.
alarm. The alarm pisses off the locusts, and Sam Neill and Ellie, they start to escape, but then they almost fuck,
Mhm.
and then the clone girl interrupts them.
Again, here's destiny, right? All the people have meet up at the right exact time that they're supposed to.
Yeah, it's very handy. And then so we got Andy from Parks and Rec, and they're all flying in, right? And they radio
Oh
the
my
lab.
God, this fucking scene.
And he's all like, "Hey," or she's all like, "Hey, lab, we're gonna land there." And the lab's like, "No, you're not." And she's like, "Oh yeah, Denise. Well, you want to talk about what fucking you've been up to?"
Because it is implied that this female pilot is a lesbian, right?
Yeah,
So she's going to out Denise in front of her fucking boss
Yeah.
just to get the fucking codes, but Denise don't give a shit.
no, Denise does. She's like, no, that's a different Denise.
That's another Denise, yes.
Yeah, from accounting. Well, we all know Denise from accounting, man. She's just fucking throwing it out there for whoever's lapping it up.
Wait, hold on.
Stuff.
Is that a fucking John Oliver joke? Denise from accounting?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. So then they're like, "Hey, turn off the thing that stops the dinosaurs from flying higher." So the dinosaur eats the plane. And then
It's just pretty awesome. I did like that.
That was pretty
I did
cool.
like that dinosaur.
Okay,
But
here's my question is, after the dinosaur attacks a plane, they establish that there's only one seat that ejects that has a parachute, right?
Yes, yeah.
And Christopher Pratt says, "Why didn't you have more parachutes?" And the pilot says, "I wasn't expecting company," right?
Yeah.
So why is it the seat that Claire is sitting in that is the ejection seat? Why isn't it the pilot's seat?
That's a good
That's the
point.
ejection seat.
Yeah,
That's a
it probably
good point.
should be the pilot's seat. That's a good point. But I guess, like, if you're going to eject, then you can get out of the pilot's seat anyway. It's like not
No.
like you're going to land it after
I think
you eject.
ejecting from a plane is the last fucking option, right?
Yeah. So they put her in the thing and she ejects, and then the dinosaurs just eat the parachute.
This is one of the better parts of the movie. This is a pretty good.
That's
scene,
all
I would
right.
say.
But this is the entire thing that they could get rid of. Because then she lands down in fucking dinosaur hell.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Mhm.
She meets the bag lady dinosaur. That's what I call it.
yeah. I go, then one of the dinosaurs chases her underwater and yells at her. And her crawling toward the camera is the worst fucking CGI. Clearly green screen.
Mhm.
Like it looks like Crash Bandicoot level.
Yeah, because none of these dinosaurs, when push comes to shove, none of these fucking dinosaurs move fast enough to catch the fucking easiest prey they've ever seen in their life.
Yeah, it's broad that's just like crawling on the ground. So then we have Andy and the pilot having this fun, like, charming conversation about their resumes. Because
Do you mean after the plane
Yeah.
crash, and we
Yeah,
find
the
out
plane-
that they both survived without a scratch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so I just have the note there that I'd rather have been in the plane that crashed than in the ejector seat.
Yeah, that's right. They did her disservice.
Because she's fucked. She's a million miles away from because she sees the smoke from the crash, and she's a million miles from it. So then,
Plus, the other thing too is before he ejects, he's like, "You're the best one to find her." No,
Why?
Chris Pratt, you are the best one to find her. What the fuck are you talking about? You just have to put your hand out, and every dinosaur in the fucking prehistoric world stops what they're fucking doing.
that's true. Yeah, the dinosaurs do listen to him, not her. That's a very good point. So yeah, then they fuck around with some a hairy dinosaur on the ice, but they
Also,
get away.
by the way, to walk across this ice is breaking. He does put his hand out like he's calming a dinosaur too, right?
Oh my god, this one dinosaur that's like swimming in the ice. I was like, again, why is it not dead?
Yeah.
It's freezing cold water. That dinosaur would die.
Why isn't he dead when he falls in this freezing cold water? And then, even
Exactly.
though he gets pulled out at the last second, he's still in fucking Arctic temperatures, soaking fucking wet. He should be dead.
Yeah, because he falls in the water. Yeah. By the way, why aren't they all dead? Because dinosaurs would have eaten them by now.
Yeah.
30 years after that?
The worst one is Claire, how this fucking lady gets through this entire fucking Jurassic jungle. From when she gets dropped out of the airplane to where they eventually meet up, again, because of destiny, and she still fucking made it.
Yeah. Well, but that's what I say is so stupid, because they get away from the ice and the dinosaur, and then they're like, hey, there's a tracker on the woman's ejector seat. So then they just go back to get her. She's not there. And then they just go back and find her over by the labs anyway. I'm like, you know what? They could have just all crashed by that lab. We would have saved fucking 40 minutes.
And how much time was wasted for them to go back to where she ejected from the airplane to find out that she wasn't even there, and then to make it back in time to save her?
That's my point.
This movie has no fucking time control.
Stupid.
This is one of the dumbest movies I've seen in a long time.
So Sam,
and it hurt so much because I was really looking forward to some sweet dinosaur action.
So you don't get good? Is that what you're saying, Candice?
You get dinosaur action, but that's about all you get. Is the dinosaurs.
How do you go see a fucking Jurassic Park movie and not see fucking? There's more locusts in this fucking movie than there are dinosaurs.
Yeah,
the locusts are pretty cool.
It's like I watch these movies because I want to see dinosaurs. That's literally all I'm asking for.
The other thing too is at the beginning of the movie they have some fucking woman doing like a fucking I don't know some shit I say on YouTube with like now this and they're doing a whole fucking story about all the dinosaurs loose in the world, right?
Yeah.
How is the fucking locusts that are eating 80% of the fucking crops in the United States of America not the number one fucking news? With the CIA at some point is like, we've been keeping our eye on this. This is kind of concerning. They're eating all the food that eats the food that we eat the food of.
Plus,
and nobody's fucking paying attention to this thing?
Plus, those locusts just can die, too. Like, you can just kill them.
No, you can't. Immortal. No, you can't. You can set these motherfuckers on fire, and they'll fucking survive long enough to set a whole fucking ecosystem on fire.
Oh, that was the best.
Oh my god, this fucking part, that part of the movie too. Jesus Christ,
good.
This movie gave me such a fucking anger boner.
Where you're talking about, you see dinosaurs fight in this final dinosaur fight.
Yeah.
That we'll be getting to pissed me off so much.
It is okay, Candice, again, you have to watch that fucking thing that the director put out on YouTube.
No, you don't.
No, you do, because you're going to learn that these two dinosaurs have been secret pals for millions and millions of years, and they've spent all these millions of years being bullied by this big fucking dinosaur.
I don't care.
One day, you know what? I can't beat him. You can't beat him.
I don't give a fuck.
Let's
about
join
that.
up together.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I do not give a fuck about those dinosaurs. I do not. You can't just. You want to see dinosaurs fight? Just go get your son 2 of the little plastic ones and have him bash them together, because that's what you get in the fucking movie.
You have no joy in your life.
Oh, I have so much joy in my life.
You don't want to see dinosaurs fighting.
Not these. I put out a tweet after I saw this movie on bootleg. I put out a tweet. Worst dinosaur fights I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Nobody has said you're wrong.
Look, you give me the dinosaurs from part 1 fucking shit up, I'm down.
Yes.
No problem. This one, I don't care.
Because the other thing is, throughout all these fucking movies, because this is supposed to be the same fucking T-Rex from the original movie, right?
Yeah.
He's the fucking hero of the movie? He's the fucking hand of God?
She, Tim.
No.
She.
Don't misgender.
Okay.
Because remember, they were all females on the
T-Rex.
It's Rexy.
She's a she-Rex.
Because they were all females on the island, Tim, remember?
Oh,
that's why everything went wrong. So,
when you want to make it a bunch of males just in case? Because I don't think there's been too many cases of males spontaneously giving birth.
That's a good point. So then I have they meet up at the Hyperloop to the airfield where they were supposed to meet the guy in 30 minutes, and he was in
Elon Musk.
It turns out
Hyperloop is going to do.
Tim, it turns out that guy was in on the plan because he's like, "Do you have the sample?" And they're surprised. The guy that was
Ramsey,
like,
yes,
the guy
Ramsey
that was
Cole. This guy, yes,
yeah, the guy that was like, I'm going to leave you here for half an hour. Don't go in that door. Wink, wink. They're surprised he's in on it.
Yeah,
She's
not the
they're
brightest.
like, wait, Ian told you, and he's like, I told him.
Ooh,
Fucking
boy,
white supremacist.
yeah. You just assume that he had to explain it to me, fucker. So they load up into the fucking Hyperloop within the kid. They show him that the kid's there, and that's when you learn, that she had that she had a genetic condition, so she made herself pregnant with her own DNA.
This is where we find out that Ellie knew her mom and were good friends with her too. I'm like, come the fuck on, man. It's like fucking Star Wars. Everybody knows the fucking Skywalkers.
Yeah, or they all have midichlorians. So they jump in the Hyperloop, and the boss guy's like, "Oh, what's the Hyperloop doing?" And they're like, "Oh, it's bringing them out."
At 90
like,
miles
cool.
an hour?
Yeah, he's like, "Cool, just hit the brakes on it real quick."
Smash them against a windshield.
So they're
bugs.
dead. Yeah, they're fucking, that's a tin can full of fucking liquid person. No, it just stops at the amber mines.
Oh, God.
Now,
Jesus Christ,
I
man.
might not.
The fucking coincidences and the fucking shit that has to work out to make this fucking movie work. So this was the original fucking where this place is built was in the fucking the Italian Alps, right? Is where this place is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is where the original fucking amber mine was that they found the fucking dinosaur DNA from a mosquito.
No. Because in the first movie, you see that they're in Central America.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
Also-
that's where the
How
original.
is this an amber mine that they fucking have that they just happen to build over the one fucking park that's going to become the national reservatory for all fucking dinosaurs?
But it's not a mine. Amber doesn't occur in like veins or crystal formations
Yes, that's
like
right.
gemstones. It's
That's
fucking
another
sap.
good point. Yes.
It gets sap from a tree. Like, it's not a mine. You don't mine amber. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
I mean, I kind of like it, so I
ridiculous.
don't mind it at all.
Honestly, the storytelling in this is if like the level of finding the stuff on the ground and eating it, like if that was taken seriously.
This is literally like if you got me drunker than I am now and more stoned than I am now and gave me some LSD and told me write a movie script that makes sense, this is what I would come up with.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
probably something even better.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is like I said, it still astounds me every time we mention something that this was millions and millions of dollars was put into this movie. And this was a script.
Hundreds.
This was the best script that they could come up with.
Because if you figure the budget's
Insane.
if you figure the budget's 180 million, the advertising budget is typically as much, if not
Twice
more,
as
than the
much,
budget of the movie.
Twice as much, I think.
So goddamn.
It's so wild.
Plus, not only that, but you have the word of mouth. It's just Jurassic Park, so you don't even really need to spend that much
it was
money on
trading on
advertising,
it.
right?
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's like McDonald's. They could stop advertising for a year, and it probably wouldn't hurt them.
They could stop advertising ever, and it wouldn't hurt them.
Yeah, true.
You either like McDonald's or you don't.
Not
If you
to
don't like
mention,
McDonald's French fries, there's something wrong with you, for real.
just what they own in real estate alone is fucking ridiculous.
It's up there with the Catholic Church.
Yeah. So then the evil boss guy fires Jeff Goldblum, and he does that, if I'm fired, well, fuck you move. And he tries to warn everybody that the company that they work for is evil. But it's like, well, you work there until today.
No, but you've been giving this fucking lecture for 3 fucking weeks already, and nobody fucking bought into this shit. At this point, I know why I'm working for fucking Enron, right? I know what the fucking scam is, but I'm making tons of money. Why am I going to fuck this shit up?
All of a sudden, he's on the moral high ground because he got fired. Anyhow, now we cut to Andy from Parks and Rec and the pilot lady, and they're watching a couple dinosaurs fight. Great. Then we cut to the sheltered little girl who's never met anybody, but she senses that Sam Neill and Ellie have sexual tension. Right, Tim? Because she's all like, hey, you guys have kids? And then they're like, no, well, I do, but we're not married or whatever. The sheltered moron.
Says, don't worry, we don't work for this big company. Like, I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell you guys don't fuck.
Yeah, because you're not nerds. You want to fuck.
Yeah. So they,
and you might actually try to fuck, so you can't be nerds at all.
so they do some dungeon crawling for a bit, and they find some dinosaurs in the caves. Sam Neill has his Indiana Jones moment with reaching back,
Grabbing the hat. Yeah.
She's like, "Don't do it."
Yep.
And then they run to this part of the game where Jeff Goldblum has to guess the code on the gate.
1984 is his first guest.
Yeah,
I'm like, no,
yeah.
come on. 6969. Come on, you Jeff Goldblum.
Yep.
6969, right?
Yeah,
That's your
exactly.
first guess.
Then because there's a dinosaur that's going to eat him, but then the CIA guy just gives up and enters the code for him remotely, and that makes Jeff think that he did it. And I'm like, boy, this is a funny scene.
Yeah.
Wow, they did a good job.
Baby, we could just totally hear in your voice, Eddie, that you just gave up long ago, and you're just going through the motions.
If you're not watching this movie, if you haven't given up after watching the movie after the first 20 minutes, there's something wrong with you, for real.
Candice, you didn't even watch it for the show.
No,
You gave up before the credits. So you can
You remember
kiss my
kids when you used to
entire
watch the
ass.
movie 2 times just for the show?
No. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't mean like you're doing a bad job.
No,
I mean like
I know.
it's a testament to this movie that it's just like
Yeah.
I was like,
For
boy,
real,
yeah.
I think if I went to see this movie, this might be a movie that I walk out on, for real.
You know what that was? That was the Rick Moranis joke from Ghostbusters 2. Remember where they actually
Walk out
break
in
the
Jurassic
slime?
World?
No, where they break the slime shell around the museum, and he thinks that he did it with the fucking proton pack outside.
oh yeah,
That's that joke.
it's true.
Great. Only without it being earned at all, because it's not as though we made it look like he was a schlub the whole time, because he lays pipe.
This fucking movie is like, I had low expectations. I was not expecting much.
Yes, exactly, Candice.
It was already, I mean, I was not expecting much. I'm like, I know it's going to be dumb. They all are, but I enjoy them. And it exceeded how low those expectations were. It was even worse.
That's awesome.
It might be the worst third part to any fucking franchise I have ever seen.
Okay,
real.
Tim, I'm going to take you up on that. We're going to watch the third Transformers movie.
No.
No, hold on, hold on. What was my other choice for what I was going to do? It is either going to be this or Independence Day.
Yeah.
Okay, but I was also thinking, should I do fucking Transformers 4 or Transformers 5?
God.
Or the Marky Wahlberg one, whatever the fuck that one is, because but there'd be nothing to talk about
my
because
God,
we
Tim.
were talking about incoherent shit going on the screen. Whoa,
Tim.
bro, that's
Tim,
it.
there's this game. I'm doing the Tim thing where I go off on a tangent. There's this game show on ABC that's called Generation Gap, where they have like
yes,
old.
I've seen the commercials for it. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
They ask this old man. He transforms from a beetle into blank, right? And it's from
Rolling
movies.
Stone.
No, no, it's supposed to be Bumblebee.
Remember the Who?
It's supposed to be Bumblebee, right?
I know what the dance is supposed to be.
Yeah. The old man said Paul McCartney.
Yeah, that's why I made the thing with Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
From the
No, but
Beatles
this
to the
guy
Rolling
lost.
Stone.
This guy lost like 20 grand. That's the
Beetle-
difference.
Beetle to a Bumblebee.
Bumblebee, the Volkswagen Beetle is a car.
Uh-huh. Then he turned into
Bumblebee.
a Bumblebee later on.
Bumblebee is a transformer that
I
is
know the
originally
Bumblebee's
a
a
beetle.
Transformer.
Yeah, he uses his voice as a radio. So thank God
Yeah.
for him he has satellite radio. How come Joe Rogan never said anything in his voice?
I
Satellite
don't
radio,
know.
right? It should be Joe Rogan and Howard Stern.
Yeah, that's true. Or Art Bell would be a callback. So yeah, back to this movie though.
Can you hear my fan?
I don't know. Can you hear
Too late
mine?
now.
Yeah,
My-
dude, I'm almost done. Fuck your fan.
No. I just realized. Well, my fan
No,
is on
you-
the fritz, and it turns
it's-
off and on by itself.
No, it's totally fine. Give
Candice,
the
that's going to start electrical fire. Get a new fan.
yeah.
That's true.
You
I should
could
probably unplug it.
Good point. Yeah, there you go. Go unplug your fan and get your dog back in.
She's already
He's
been
going
like
to flap his ears. That's
she's.
Those
I've had to keep like muting the mic because she keeps shoving her face in my face, and I'm like
Oh.
trying to push her away. And she's strong.
Yeah.
She's like a 50-pound dog.
So yeah, they get the code, and that's funny. And then I have the Andy from Parks and Rec's wife gets surrounded by the spitting dinosaurs, and then he just rescues her immediately.
The Dilophosauruses, man.
Yeah,
He fucking just transports from one place to the other, doesn't he?
yeah, he can teleport. Then I have the big bad boss guy. As he's deleting the files on his computer for the locusts, he gets a Google News alert about locusts.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Plus,
oh yeah, that's...
you're going to tell me that Tim Apple, the way he deletes his fucking files is by putting it in the trash bin
Yeah.
and not even double clicking on the trash bin to empty it?
Tim, that's not going to do shit. Do you know what it takes to actually get data off of a hard drive?
Yeah, you have to defrag your fucking hard drive like 87 fucking times.
No,
Tim. Yeah, Tim's watched Law and Order SVU. There's lots of people who were trying to delete their hard drives on that show.
Yeah.
No, the best one that Law and Order SVU ever did, this guy put fucking magnets all over his fucking bedroom door, so as soon as they took the computer out as evidence, it went through the fucking magnetic field and erased the whole hard drive.
That's pretty funny.
That's right, I got your ass. And like, don't worry, we'll find some workaround in the law. They still arrest you.
Just degaussing the son of a bitch. No, you have to physically grind those hard drives up, pal. Even if you fucking magnetize them, doesn't matter.
For real?
For real. You need to grind them up, buddy.
So all that fucking defragging that I did on my PC didn't mean anything at all.
And I mean,
why were you doing that, first of all?
Because I was ultimately paranoid. I wasn't like looking at any fucking like crazy ass shit like that, but I was just like, when I first got my first computer, I was like, all right, you always have to run the computer scans on the shit, virus checks, and always defrag your computer at least once a month, just for space.
Well, defragging is different. Well, you're talking about formatting, which is wiping the data. So actually deleting the data, like 90% of people aren't going to know how to recover it if you've formatted it.
Yeah, but the right 10% knows how to do it.
But yeah, the people who are going to get this guy's hard drives and do some investigating are going to find it. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
So this is like the Secret Service trying to arrest their text messages. Somebody who knows what they're doing can still find them, right? Because nothing goes away.
Yeah, totally. I mean, especially text messages. That shit's gone over a network, pal. Like they're going to find it. There's archives of that all over the place. So hold on. Google signed me out. Google got tired of this movie. They're like, fuck you. That made me lose my place. Candice, say something entertaining while I'm finding my place.
Okay. Yeah.
Sing. What's your favorite song?
Oh, here we are. That's good enough. Thank you. So
I always say that my favorite song in the whole world is Mozart's Requiem.
Okay.
I can't really sing that.
Yeah, not the lyrics
suck.
Few
bars?
The lyrics suck in it. It's a good point.
Da, 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 da.
No, that's the Jurassic Park theme. So no, they then he incinerates the lab, and this is your favorite scene, Tim. Because
how the fuck does this work? For real. How the fuck? All right, we got the thing where the villain comes down and he's going to kill, quote unquote, the bad guy, right? He's going to kill all the locusts to get rid of the evidence. Right. He sets these motherfuckers on fire in an enclosed fucking room.
Yeah.
He leaves before the job is done. So, of course, he's a stupid fucking bad villain.
Yeah, he's Blowfield.
But then somehow or another, they don't break the glass exactly, right? They crack the glass.
No, they go up
because we see. No, because we hear there's like containment breach,
it's just
something like that.
Containment breach, and then they
and we see a woman who comes back later on in the movie, so she didn't get killed. These fucking things are. He says these locusts is on fire, and somehow or another they go through a hole in the roof of this fucking building.
Yeah, they tear a hole in the roof.
And continue to fly while they're on fire. I've never seen it before. Never.
I mean, I think that was on a Slayer album cover.
No, for real.
Dio.
I don't care. Like, even if you're a little kid that fucking tortured bugs, once you set a fucking bug on fire, they're done. They can't fly anymore. They can't do any shit. But these things are fucking flying miles and miles away from the original fucking point of being set on fire. It's stupid.
Well, it's because it looks cool, because then it just starts raining hellfire all over the place.
It does look cool.
It does look cool, yes. But the other thing, too, is, like, first of all, like, flashback for the fucking dinosaurs. Fire falling out of the sky, right?
Well, yeah.
Shit.
That's like one of the reasons I'll never rewatch Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is because all the dinosaurs getting fucked up by the volcano makes me so sad.
What the fuck
There's
is
like-
it with you and dinosaurs?
I really, really love dinosaurs.
They're assholes. Haven't you seen these movies? They're
Yeah,
fucking
those
pricks.
shits would step on you and eat you in 1 second, Candice. Even if you're taking a shit, they'd fucking want to kill. They'd eat you. Oh, see? Dog says
Your
yes.
dog hates them too. Yeah.
But like, yeah, like one of the reasons I won't watch Fallen Kingdom is because they can't rescue the Brachiosaurus because it's too big to be put on the shipping
Yeah.
ships to like let it escape. So they have to leave it there, and it's like lava surrounding it, and it raises up in the air, and it's like, it's
You
like
just
so
got-
sad.
You just like got traumatized by the Land Before Time or some shit.
I did. Oh my
There you
god,
go.
are you kidding me?
Oh,
Sharp
poor
tooth.
Chaka.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh
No,
man,
I'm-
Littlefoot's mom. Oh,
I'm with you on that. It bums me out. Like sometimes, you know those bug fighting videos on YouTube where they like
no,
fight
I don't
bugs
watch
against-
those, Eddie.
Well, the ones that bum me
I'm
out
not
are
going to
when,
watch animal violence.
when
Oh,
they have
bug fights legal?
yeah. No, not bum fights. Bug.
No, bug fights, yeah.
Yeah,
So why have a fucking cockfight if you can do a bug fight and make money off of it?
they
and
do,
so it's
Tim. Go
legal?
on YouTube and look it up. You can see them like scorpions fighting like worms and shit. It's crazy.
Well, I'm going to bet on the scorpion, even though it's fucking like paying off at 2-1.
Yeah. So the ones that bum me out are when it's tarantulas that are fighting each other, because I like tarantulas. So then
Yeah.
we go. Yeah. So Jeff Goldblum rolls his Jeep directly in front of Andy and the gang, and then
Again, Destiny.
Oh, this is when I started documenting the dinosaurs. Okay, then the Supernotosaurus runs into him, and they let it chase them around the overturned Jeep, kind of like ring
Oh
around
my
the Rosie.
god! Oh my fucking god! We go from if you don't move, they can't see you, to if you sneak around the fucking Jeep that they think
Mhm.
can see over because he's 10 fucking stories tall, he won't do anything to you.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. So that was pretty cool. And then Jeff Goldblum hides in the van, and it
And this is where the van should have been crushed, right? The end of Jeff Goldblum. Oh shit! This movie's got stakes, right? He got killed.
Yeah. No, it goes to eat the little girl because the dinosaur knows she's the most important part
Yeah.
because he's
Oh,
smart.
that's
Special.
special clone taste, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Giganotosaur.
No, it's Supernotosaurus.
It's Giganotosaur. I can't fucking
No,
remember.
it's
Whatever it is. But what's always
Supernotosaurus.
incredible is everybody in this fucking movie, no matter who they are, they know all the fucking names of these dinosaurs, right? That's what's incredible.
It's-
And the other thing that really got me is, again, such a bad editing job with this fucking movie is he bites the fucking ladder, right? As soon as she gets to
Yeah.
like the fallback cage, right? So that the teeth are being stopped.
Uh-huh.
He pulls that fucking protective thing off. She jumps up the ladder, and then the next thing that we see
Yep.
is the rest of the 4 people in this fucking movie made it up that fucking ladder
Yes.
without the dinosaur going after them.
Yes. And then we see
Oh.
Jeff Goldblum. Sorry,
You
go
know
ahead.
how you know how Tim gets really angry because everybody knows the names of these dinosaurs,
Mhm.
even though they're fucking paleontologists, so they should know the name of these dinosaurs.
Not
little
everybody's a paleontologist in this movie, Candice.
Yeah, but they're
She's a
dinosaur
fucking
nuts.
airplane pilot. How does she fucking know?
Yeah.
Oh, Gigantosaurus.
But I won this like group thing at work this
Oh,
week
God. Of course you did.
because we were supposed to be doing a team building exercise to show that more 2 heads are better than 1.
So
And
they
so
just
we had
Except
to-
for
we had to
Alyssa's
end-
Candace's.
We had to individually name all the animals we could think of that start with the letter L.
Oh, God.
And I won because I thought of leaf-nosed adder. Nobody else knew what that was.
You
Did
just
everybody
made
else have to
shit
look
up.
it up on the internet to see if it's right?
Yeah, she just made
No.
that up.
Mm-hmm.
No, they
Which
probably
one's
just gave her a prize so they could go do the team building exercises and she'd go like run off and be happy.
Yep. Instead of destroying the team and making
Hey, you
everybody
won.
feel like a stupid moron.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Just fucking with him. No, that's good. Congratulations, Candice.
Yeah,
With
so
the-
I am the person that Tim hates that just
Leaf.
fucking pisses him off to no end.
Yeah,
With
see,
the
Candice
leaf.
doesn't realize that every time they do this, she's always the first one to win, and the first prize is you can go in this room by yourself. You don't have to pay attention to what's going on.
Did you start off with? Did you name Locust?
I did not. Someone else
What
did.
about a Labrador Retriever?
No one said that.
What about
There you
Nobody
go,
said
Eddie.
Labrador Retriever?
No
what
one
about-
said Labrador Retriever.
What about a Labradoodle?
Nope. No one said any dog breeds.
See, I would have beat your ass.
See,
So
I've got too specific, and people were like lizard. I'm like, yeah, but I'm thinking like specific species.
Oh, God, Candace.
yeah, what about a
Jesus Christ. For real, please, stop
left-handed
doing that
albino?
shit,
Larry, the sandwich guy. Just like name. That's a fucking animal. He's a prick.
Lobster?
Lobster.
Did anybody say
there you go.
lobster?
Yeah, someone did say lobster.
Tim
Yep.
came up with one. Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
So back at the the Goldblum has a locust s'more that he crams in its mouth, and then that fucks it up, and they all make it in the
Locust
building
s'more.
because he has a stick with the burning locust on it that he chucks in there.
No, you're right. It's what
Yeah.
it is. It's just funny.
Yo,
So
let me
then
tell
they
you,
all-
this is the only Jurassic Park movie where the people really fuck up the dinosaurs.
Yeah, because then they all get in the building, and everybody's like, "All right, let's start stabbing him, and then we'll shock him." I think one guy fucking flicks him in the nose. They give him a pink belly. They give him it's bad.
They do
fuck him up.
they do the walk 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 and stab, like poke his eyes.
Oh yeah, and then he puts his hand up to try to block it, but he's a T-Rex, so his hand's too short.
Tiny hands, yeah.
He tries
Yeah.
to block it, yeah, but he's like, it doesn't go up all the
Damn
way.
it! Oh man, the Three Stooges would have fucked this guy up. So
Pantsed it.
then we cut back to the boss having a hissy fit.
I have nerd fit.
Nerd fit, yeah, because he's just like waving his arms in the air, like, and then he slaps his chair, and I'm like,
This is Zuckerberg, right?
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? So then the guy's finally like, dude, do the thing where all the dinosaurs go. Remember how you could signal them and then they go? And he's like, oh shit, all right, and then they do that. So now all the dinosaurs are going to one location, I guess. But
Yeah,
it
it's
kinda-
like they're like a, what is it? Like a critical location where
Yeah.
if a forest fire per chance
Right.
happens, then all the dinosaurs are going to come to this area that's safe.
It's like
Yeah,
they're
wait.
they're
Yeah, all
underground
these
bunker.
dinosaurs, these carnivores, and the herbivores, just all living together in harmony.
It's just like Noah's Ark.
They're not definitely killing each other.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, because they have the electrodes in their brain, so they just tell them to, like, take a break, you know? So that's okay. Then I have, what is it? Oh, the Funtime gang in the lab is making a bunch of Jurassic Park series jokes. They go to the control room. Somebody's bitching about the second one sucking. And then Jeff Goldblum makes a bunch of jokes about his dog humping his leg.
Yeah, he also tries to unbutton his shirt too much, and the pilot says, no, don't do it. Get that call back?
Yeah, I know. I get that callback. That's a good one. So I'm going to need to pause for 1 second. There's a child at my door that needs something.
Beat her.
What? There's a dinosaur loose? What?
There's a dinosaur in the backyard.
No big deal.
There's a dinosaur in the backyard and it ate my dog.
How do we not have a part in this movie, Candice, where there's a little tiny dog that fights off a dinosaur on the news? Right?
Yeah, that's true. There's
Hero
yeah, there's-
Chihuahua fights off T-Rex, some shit like that.
well, they did do some comedy stuff with the compies. I like those little chicken neck dinosaurs.
So stupid. For real. I can't believe how far this fucking movie has fallen.
I know. And like I said, really low expectations going in, and it still disappointed me.
I knew it, yeah. But by the time I saw it, I was already hearing all the fucking bad reviews. I'm like, it can't be that bad, right? It's got
Yeah.
dinosaurs in it, right? It's Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. But holy fuck. Did we get to the point where Ramsey is talking to Tim Apple yet?
Oh, about I wanted you to be me.
Yeah.
He was like his little protege.
Yeah, because the motherfucker, I swear, Candice, I swear to God, and I don't care if Eddie records this, and we keep going on, I'm going to say it again. At this point, I literally expected with this movie for Ramsey to pull his fucking skin off and to be a robot.
I would
Because
not have been
Ramsey
shocked.
doesn't say anything, he doesn't react at all, nothing
Yeah.
is said. He just looks at him and man, please pull your fucking face off and be a fucking Jurassic robot or some shit like that, right?
Jurassic robot.
Okay. All right, guys, we're back. So yeah, that's like you said. The boss guy figures out that he was betrayed by Ramsey. Again, I don't think it matters because the whole place is burning.
Yes. Well, I mean, everything is an opportunity, right? Even this happening is an opportunity, and you know, I can still get more money for this, even though everything is going on.
Sure. Yeah. Good luck with that, buddy. So then the morons figure out, okay, we got to go turn the power.
By the way, now that I think there's going to be like some legal action against us, probably by the world government, I think you should probably take a bigger role in this.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you take over? The guy's like, yeah, fuck that. So now the morons figure out.
You can be my Giuliani.
Oh, that's the best. That guy just takes L's. That's his job. So, now I have that they decide they got to power on the air defense system by diverting the main power. And it's a very boring whole scene. This is when they decide.
The first part of the movie did this whole thing where they had to turn the power back on. They turned the whole security system back on.
And there was like a real threat. Yeah.
Yeah, this was boring. But they do decide they have to get the baby raptor. Bullshit they do. Kill that fucker.
No, Eddie, you forgot. Chris Pratt made a verbal promise to a prehistoric lizard.
You think with a brain the size of a fucking walnut. Yep. Yeah, okay.
Well, raptors were actually really smart.
Yeah, so I'd kill it.
And they did build up a relationship of mutual respect because I think later on, is it Jeff Goldblum or Sam Neill says, hey, how do you do this with all the fucking raptors? It's mutual respect. Like, so how did you do with all the other fucking dinosaurs who don't know you, motherfucker?
Yeah. It's like the Halloween 3. How'd you get the Stonehenge rock back? Well, that was a crazy story.
We're not going to tell it, though.
Oh, it's like The Force Awakens. How do you have Luke Skywalker's lightsaber in this rinky-dink bar? It's a long story for another time.
Yeah, well, that was crazy. So whatever. The boss guy, he sneaks into his own Hyperloop. And right as they're turning the power off, by the way, which she hits the button to turn the power off and then it reboots. And then she just decides, I'll just cut the power lines with an axe.
With an axe. Oh, my God. Again, for real. The shortcuts that this fucking movie takes is how do we fix this fucking thing? Oh, just cut everything with an axe.
Yep. Fuck it. Cut it with an axe. Oh, and we're not going to cut off the air defense system with the axe because she knows the wires to cut. No worries.
Yeah.
So then we have the boss guy tries to take the Hyperloop tunnel down, and the power gets shut off on him. So he's walking down the tunnel, and there's all these haunted house smoke poofs to keep.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, that was funny.
Trying to eat pumpkin seeds here. What the fuck?
Ah, come on. Then that's when the spitters chase him back into his little car thing.
Dilophosaurus. I was so happy to see them back because I felt shorted.
Okay,
yeah,
I only saw them for like.
Is this not the worst fucking line you've ever seen before somebody gets killed? He looks at them and goes, "So what's your story?"
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What's your story? That's what he says to these fucking things?
Yeah. Say, what's your story? Get the fuck out of here. Nah. So then I have Nerd Ass was showing Maisie the classified material. That idiot, he shows up.
Yeah.
I'm like, where has he been?
I think he's been in like every single one of these movies.
I think he has, yeah. But I think at this point, he's really playing more the dad that he plays on Nora from Queens than he does from the original movie.
I was going to say, Tim, don't you recognize him from Law & Order SVU?
Of course I do. It's Dr. Wong.
yeah. It's BD Wong.
Yeah. Well, he's all like, you guys have got to rescue me so I can stop the locusts. And they're like, I don't know.
The clone little girl goes, hey, everybody, I know he's a bad guy throughout all these 7 movies, but this is what my mom would have wanted. And they all listened to her.
Beautiful. So
very touching moment.
They're going to rescue him too. Then I have we get back to the dinosaur story because the what is it? They make their way down to the entrance of the place, and the Giga Gamma Garrix walks through the big circle.
No, isn't that the T-Rex? Because I have written down logo time. Oh shit! All these movies have finally fucking paid off. We got to see the shot.
Yep. So now you can turn off the movie. Then so the Giga Gamma Rex and the T-Rex are circling around while the dipshit with the fingers, he pops
With
up
the
too.
bag lady fingers.
Yeah.
That one
This is
cracked
the
me
fucking
up.
Freddy. This is the Freddysaurus.
No, and
There's
I just
Dinosaurus.
I just say like they start fighting each other, and then the group is just like, oh, they don't even care about it, and then they leave.
Yep. They're
Yeah.
in the middle of these two dinosaurs fighting. And they're like, Sam Neill goes, hey, this isn't about us. And they all fucking run.
Yeah, like these things have beef.
Yeah.
If
So
you
they just
watch
leave.
if you watch that YouTube video, you will see that they literally have beef going back 6 million years ago.
So yeah, like these are the same dinosaurs. It's
I
just
think
so
that I
wild.
think what this movie is
So
implying is
stupid.
that these are like the great T Rexes.
Okay, so this is like the Hatfields and the McCoys, you're saying. This is like
Yep.
a turf war. Okay. That's fine. So, yeah, they all fight, and it looks like a 9-year-old smashing plastic toys together. And they fly off. Then
Yeah, I gotta say,
Hold on.
that
You forgot the part where the T Rex gets knocked out.
yeah, so,
I was very upset at that
great.
point. I was like, "You are not going to kill Rexy. God damn it! You cannot
And then
kill
his
Rexy."
his eye opens up, and then he
Yeah.
looks at Freddy Fingers, and he goes, "Hey, let's
He
do
says-
the old Three Stooges thing. I'll bend over,
you
push him.
You push him.
and he'll trip into your fingers and kill
And he-
himself."
God,
he
it's so
says-
stupid. It's so bad. It's
I
so
read
bad.
it. Literally, it is the stupidest, worst fucking dinosaur fight I've ever seen in my life. And I've
Yeah.
watched a lot of Ray Harryhausen movies. I've seen a lot of Sinbad movies where they have stop motion. This is the stupidest fucking dinosaur
dumb.
fight I've ever seen.
So it was so bad they didn't even stick around to watch it. They just left.
Nope.
So I
Yeah,
go,
like the fight between the Indorex, the Indomitosaurus,
The
in
finger
the
one.
no, I'm talking about in Jurassic World, the first Jurassic World, the like final fight between the Indorex and the T-Rex and the Raptors. Like that was a good fight.
yeah.
That was a good dinosaur fight.
Yeah, because
This-
they established that like the T Rex and the Raptors kind of spoke the same language almost, or something like that. Was
Yeah,
that a
like they
bullshit
knew
excuse?
each other.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they were the ones from the first movie. Like they
Spoke
knew
the
each
same
other.
language. Fucking dinosaurs. Oh, my God.
Oh man,
So,
let's
yeah,
just
then...
watch Jurassic World because at least that
go
when
for
the
it.
T-Rex steps
Well,
out,
let's
they're
just
like,
watch Jurassic Park. That's it. That's
That's true.
the only one you need to watch.
I like 3.
I'm going to go
I know
pray.
everybody-
Oh, the
shits
one with
on
fucking William Macy and Tia Leone?
Yes, I
Oh
actually
my
like that movie.
Candice. Oh, God, of course you would like that one. Oh, God.
I think I'm going to go downtown and start buying heroin, hoping I get fentanyl like Charlie looking for the golden ticket.
That's the one, Eddie. That's the one that has a T-Rex, not T-Rex, a raptor on an airplane.
Yeah, because Alan
that's
Grant's
good.
having a dream, and he
That's
looks
great.
over, and there's a raptor that just goes, Alan.
Jesus. So they fly off, and then they squeal to the reporters about everything that was going down. Then I have Sam Neill lay some dick down on Ellie. And now we get the follow-up that the nerd ass, he kills all the locusts with the DNA thing. And the rest of the gang is going to go testify against the biotech company to Congress. Not that it matters. The boss's face is melted off. The entire place is burnt down. Now it's just a sanctuary for the fucking whatever didn't die.
Yeah.
And the idiots return the baby raptor to its mom. Then they do like a end of a fucking war
the
movie.
raptor gives it a fucking heads up, too. Like,
Yeah.
Thanks a lot,
Yeah.
man. Thanks
Then
a
they
lot.
get. Then they do the end of like a war movie where the two soldiers salute each other. Fucking Andy from the Parks and Rec and the Raptor.
Saluting a
Yeah.
velociraptor.
And then we just get the dead hippie mom's fucking message about coexisting. And I just say, I guess the bumper sticker had it right.
Visualize
There you
world
go.
peace.
And there you go. You just see Triceratops running with fucking elephants. The end.
Yeah, you just see all these other dinosaurs. They just automatically integrate with the rest of the fucking ecosystem, right?
Yep.
We see
And-
fucking whatever
Yeah.
rhino things running with elephants and all the other shit. The fucking gigantic Jurassic Park fucking whale with the
And I
other
just-
fucking sperm whales.
The
I just-
Mosasaurus.
I'm going to take that video clip and I'm going to lay John Lennon's Imagine over it. Because it's just fucking perfect.
Imagine all the raptors.
So yeah, I would definitely recommend you don't watch this movie. It's a piece of
Don't
shit.
watch this movie.
No,
Don't.
no. No,
Uh,
no.
Yeah, that's about it though from that one,
But
buddy.
it is a big, dumb American movie, right? You can't get any
It is,
bigger
it
or
is.
dumber
You're right.
as an American movie than this fucking thing. unless you do
100% right.
Michael Bay.
So, Candice, is there anything you want people to pay attention to on the internet?
I'm getting ready to record with Esoterica Cinema tomorrow. We're going to be doing Assault on Precinct 13.
Oh, nice.
So that's gonna
He
be
gets
fun.
killed in that movie right quick.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Lucky for
Right off
you.
the get-go.
What about you,
And
Tim?
then I did
sorry.
an episode of The Grind Bin. That should be coming out soon.
Awesome.
You and I, Eddie, did an episode with Daniel for They Live. That's
Yeah.
already come out, but you can go listen to that. It's
Yeah,
a good one.
That's a good episode. What about you, Tim, buddy? You got anything?
Nothing really. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I've run my course because I'm only going to be on this show for like the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's it, buddy. You're only going to be on this show for the next couple of weeks, then I'm going to get a new coat. No, because you suggested this fucking piece of shit. No, so everybody go to Patreon, patreon.com/bloodybits, so you can get access to the blood bank with over 3,000 cult and otherwise exploitation, weird sort of movies on it, TV series. We just added a few things there, as well as the Coast to Coast AM that Tim likes to listen to and get pissed off, I imagine.
It's just incredible how all the shit that he was talking about is still shit that people are talking about now.
Yeah,
I need to ask you, Eddie and Tim, specifically this question. Do you get joy out of being angry? Like, do you get a satisfaction out of being mad?
No. I mean, sometimes if it's righteous indignation, yeah.
You actually enjoy the feeling of righteous indignation?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I will say I enjoyed it. It just makes me so mad when I hear shit like I said, like listening to Art Bell shows from 10 or 15 years ago and hearing all these people who are supposed to be quote unquote the experts with what's going on, and all these people who have secret insider government information with like in 10 years there's going to be martial law and the aliens are going to be ruling over the whole earth.
I guess
it gets me mad, but I can't say it gets me pissed off. But then again, yeah, you know what? If I watch like the January 6th hearings or listen to any fucking QAnon shit, that shit gets me fucking mad.
I guess it's
but
less
you do
that.
It.
I guess it's that
because you have to, Candice. You have to know what the fuck is going on. You have to know what the crazy ass motherfuckers who are going to eventually control this fucking country, it looks like, are up to.
Yeah, it's important to be informed, but I think that my coping mechanism with it is making jokes out of it. So then I can at least create entertainment. So, and speaking of creating entertainment, next month is going to be listener request month. We've already got a bunch of requests
it's going to be listener roulette. Just
listener roulette. No, that we talked about that on the Patreon bonus, where we all go over our 10 suggestions for a horror movie. There's a little bit of overlap on us, but you know, if you're new to horror, you should subscribe to our Patreon and then check that episode out so you know what to watch. If you're new to
horror, you've already subscribed to an obscure podcast called The Bloody Bits, and you don't know about The Exorcist, or Halloween, or Nightmare on Elm Street.
But put in your listener requests at Eddie the Axe on Twitter, or give us a call on the line, 323-4-THE-AXE. And with that, folks, I think that this is how we end it. Goodbye.